Ending 2 is Olivia pushing Inko down the stairs. That should be ending 5, the best fucking ending of all time, dude. Tragic. Alright, hang on. Alright. Here we go. I wonder if there's gonna be that much new dialogue. Most of the stop and go was just because we were picking the other out of the binary options, right? I'll remain seated this time and do nothing, you fucking wuss. I think we got it. Alright. Got a nice little Steam community guide up. And we're rolling. Oh yeah, I didn't change the category, did I? Boy, oh boy. There's like 3 things I have to set up for this stream. Somehow I ended up fucking it up. Okay. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. So we got the chart with Olivia points. Let's see. We need 3 Olivia points. And we need 0 Inkos, right? That should be fine. So what's our first one? We don't care. Get a fucking sports drink, dude. Leave me alone. We might be able to get both innings down tonight. That's what I'm thinking. It should be pretty quick. I don't think it'll matter till we get to like the final stretch this time, right? What is the first one that matters? Don't one of you have it up? I just know I'm not gonna be able to pay attention to 3 things at once. Half pipe is what matters? Okay. We should really just, Robo, we need a coin flip on how to kill Inko? Alright. Alright. You know your choices matter, right? We need living proof of that. Fine. Start her up. What's heads? I think tails needs to be roundhouse kick Inko, right? The coin- ah, fuck! Already bashing into shit. The coin's gone. I got a concussion on my microphone. It's a great start to the stream. You know what? All the options apply. That's the only answer. All of the options apply. He only deserves it. Yeah! I was watching the VOD. Cheese was, cheering on ending 1 the whole fucking time, man. He was loving it. Like, everybody was just all caps screaming like, oh my god, why the fuck did he do that? Jesus Christ, Inko, and Cheese was like, sick! Girl in the half pipe, no big deal. Alright, what's the next one? Ending 0, Inko becomes a human supremacist. That would be a good one. I think it's just super quiet. Did you even hear yourself spill your beans? Okay. So, we need at least a few Olivia points, right? So, invite her back outside? I don't want to somehow fuck up ending 2. And we go all the way back. Well, just let me know. And I'll scroll back. We gotta be a little bit nice to her. I wish I could hold down control for every game. Now do we start doing the I can't hate you? Hold down control for my life. You know what you just did? You did a 1-sentence description for the Adam Sandler movie, Click. I don't even know if you realized you did that. That's the whole yeah! That's the whole fucking plot of that movie, man. Can't be mad at her for a rain. Okay, can't be mad at you. Oh, you know what it's gonna be? I'm predicting it right now, hardcore. I think ending 2 is that Olivia's gonna get doxxed on her little Crystal Cafe dinosaur ripoff site. They're gonna find her, they're gonna fuck her life up. Cheer Olivia on. It's so fucked up to think. It really didn't hit me last night, but even going through all the ending 1 shit, she still came over, she made you a home-cooked meal, she's sending you all these sweet drawings, still calls you her #1 big boy, and what does she get? A 1-way trip down the fucking stairs. Save her up. Okay, new dialogue, no way. Inko says, this school has really helped me learn a lot, sir. I respect the efforts of the students and faculty alike for their efforts in making me feel welcome. It's much more refined than my old school, at least. Wow, you might as well ask him for a letter of recommendation already. ... Huh? That's not what I was doing, Olivia. Olivia doesn't even respond to me, instead laughing quietly to herself. I'll keep that in mind. The Leviathan finishes jotting down something on his clipboard, finally turning the principal scaler. 17 minutes late? You are on time, my friend. We're finally done holding down the control button. I think I have everything I need for the time being. So, Mr. Ferris, why don't we adjourn to the faculty lounge? We good? 3 lines. 3 whole new lines. Saw the ending from the last VOD. Good God, is ending one Inko a retard? Would you roundhouse kick him in the head? Do not take the key. Oh, what did I skip? Which one? Oh, man, we promised. We promised, you fast-scrolling motherfucker. Pay attention. Oh, man, we can't go back. Are you shitting me? Damn it. Damn it, damn it. We're never gonna see it. Look. We'll at least get to the Gator ass, alright? Restart everything. Format hard. Yeah, restart everything is what I said, dude. No, not the game. Everything. What are you gonna do with that, dude? This time he does his signature move. Hell yeah. Is Olivia an alcoholic? That would be such a good fucking twist. We're pretty sure Principal Scalar is just sipping wine out of that mug in every scene she's in. Yeah, dude, just getting into character, you know? You know what? I did look ahead for ending 2, and I know what happens. I might as well spoil it for you guys too, so we're all on the same level. I know the kernel AI starts fucking up. You get a bunch of codec calls one after another, and it's just a bunch of gibberish. You're stuck in, like, so it is Metal Gear Arsenal, though it still kind of seems like this in-between weird purgatory area.
It's literally just Slenderman.
You know? It's literally just Slenderman if you think about it. But Solid Snake shows up. He tells you, look, even if everything seems like it's fake, your world's crumbling around you, I'm here, you're real, let's just get through this together. There's a whole fight with Solidus on top of some fucking New York building. What is it? Capitol Hall. Who is that cyborg ninja? During the Liz argument, choose any option that isn't both of you are wrong. Okay. And by the way, I want to go to college, dude. Yeah, who's that ninja? All the signs were there. We just weren't paying attention. I'll take the leg of cow. She'll be so— oh my god! Vinny was stuck up in the ceiling, dude. Did he do that last time? Ask Liz for help. Liz? Yeah? Could it be the case that doing what you're supposed to doesn't always work? Is that a trick question? Of course it isn't. Is that what you're thinking? Well, you guys got in an argument over it. Olivia got hurt over it. I feel a bit responsible. Nonsense. This stupid stuff is our own petty catty squabble. Well, I want to do something to fix it. Well, I have an idea what to do. The thing is, I really don't want to upset anybody. Or worse, get them mad at me. I think we're good now, right? You only want to do things that others will support then. Yeah. But here, it's not an option, I don't think. It's a catch-22, sure. You're great with people, you're on the school council. You probably have lots of arguments there. Like you wouldn't believe. What do you do then? Liz looks out the window. Guess that's a good question to ask. Well, here's how I see it. If I have something that needs saying, I'll just say it. It doesn't matter how others think in that case. Some things you just have to be cold with. That's just how some things are. Oh. Sorry if that's not the answer you were looking for. No, it was good. I appreciate your perspective. Very, very level-headed conversation, Inko. He's not quite as retarded this time around, right? It's actually a good example of itself. I think it's what I needed to hear. Well, that's a good way to put it. Thanks for the advice. I'll try to make things right once Olivia gets back. Sure. I focus on my food and what I'll say while we wait for Olivia's return. Liz offers to trade her bacon strips for a few onion rings. We totally saw this. You sucker! Olivia comes rolling back. Gone for a while. Okay. You said the only one we don't pick is both of you are wrong. Okay. Okay. Olivia, you need to think of others, okay? Get your act together, you freak. I was actually looking for advice that would make me look really cool and be a guy that everybody likes, but I mean, that was okay. Damn it, the Otacon's still dead in this one. You said, agree with Ben. Ben has the right idea. Olivia needs us here now. You stupid green. At least I still get that kiss. Boy, oh boy. She loves me, bro. She loves me. The levitating Vinny mug. Fuck it. Nice chest, Olivia. Feel like I've seen it before. Olivia, what's this gun doing in here this time? I don't remember that. Wait! You're skipping too far ahead, you goofball! Alright. Get your 15 minutes, will ya? We'll sit here, I won't say anything. You do what you need to do. Eoticon's ghost does show up on occasion if you look carefully. I don't even know if that's true. I believe it. I believe it, dude. Are we still making Metal Gear Solid jokes? Yeah, 10-minute goon break, and then we're good to go. I'm gonna need a good 30. This one really doesn't matter, does it? We haven't tucked her in yet. Her brow scrunches up, and I can see the goosebumps spreading on her arms. Kneeling down, I take the edge of the blanket and bring it back over her. Is Eoticon watching now? Yeah! As I turn away from her. You think he's cheering him on? Attaboy, Inko. Okay, this one's different too. I move to speak, but an overwhelming feeling of exhaustion falls over me as I recount the events of the last few days. While Mia was completely out of line the whole way through, it's true that we provoked her into doing what she did. If we had just come to Scalar about this earlier, none of this would have happened. So doesn't that put some of the blame on us? I look over at Mia, who's currently staring at me with an intimidating glare. I quickly shift my gaze to Ben, who seems to be offering me a supportive smile. Fine. I don't want to make this any bigger than it already is. I only blinded Mia with the camera flash because I thought she was hurting Olivia. We were scared, so we ran away. There wasn't really any time to explain the situation. It was just a big misunderstanding, Miss Scalar, that's all. Right. As Scalar considers my explanation, Ben shifts towards me and pats me on the back. His gesture of support is contrasted by the evil grin painted on the face of the Crimson Devil towering behind him. Are we still in detention? Fuck this. We all stand in silence as we await a verdict. Ahem. The principal stands directly in front of us now with an unreadable expression. In addition to the report itself, our Eoticon left behind his account of what happened. In it, he describes Mia's actions as openly hostile and intentional. Could you blame her? She couldn't see anything and she was in a lot of pain. In either case, it seems both parties are in agreement as to what happened. Eoticon didn't mention a motive in his report for some reason, but I suppose that clears it up. Besides, making a big deal out of this during the audit isn't such a good idea. I forgot. He's blackmailing the bitch. Principal Scalar looks ready to object to the line of thinking, but ultimately says nothing. Now, I would like to give the benefit of the doubt, especially at a time like this, but given the extent of the destruction, I don't feel like I can do that. It would bring me no greater relief than to have you off my mind for a few days, Mrs. Moretti. But given both of your classmates' statements, you may not be fully to blame. I think a week of Saturday detentions to assist with cleaning up the hallways in order. A week's worth of Saturday detentions? That's one whole day! That sucks! Huh? Miss Scalar, if I may. The principal sighs and nods. I spoke with the Jannies about it, and they all agreed that it could be done in a single day if they have enough hands. And they all have plans for December. It wouldn't be fair to bring them in and cancel their leave. I guess she meant 7 days straight of Saturday detention. I didn't do the math in my head, did I? Miss Scalar growls and rubs her temples. Right. In that case, Mia, Inko, you'll both get 1 Saturday detention to help repair the hallway. You are expected to arrive at 10 a.m. sharp and work on cleaning up the mess you made. Now, if the 3 of you don't mind, please leave me be. I have to get fucking drunk out of my cat mug. You think she washes it, dude? No way. She doesn't even look up at any of us. I turn towards Ben, who looks absolutely relieved. And Mia, who looks positively overjoyed. She skips out of the office without another word, leaving both Ben and I to stare blankly at each other for a few seconds. I cannot even begin to visually, to imagine Mia skipping around fucking school. Eventually, we shuffle out of the room together. We cool? No, dude, this is all new. ... Well, I guess that's it. Well, guys, damn it. I've never gotten detention before, but I find it hard to care much anyway. I just want to go home. Or go see Olivia again. Who cares? Inko? Are you okay? My head turns half-heartedly towards Ben. Is that ending too? Well, guys, I guess that's it. No, not really. Look, man, I'm really sorry for what happened back there. But thanks for helping me out. I didn't want to make a big deal out of this since Mia and Olivia are both struggling. Speaking of Olivia, is she doing all right? She's at home right now. Well, you ought to comfort her. She's going through a lot right now. You think I don't know that? Jason Genova, you are late on your cue. I know you are too. You could use each other, especially after what happened. We can use each other? Ben. Very poor choice of words. Maybe I will. ... I'm already going to see her after school. That's good. I have to go, but thanks again, Inko. You really did me a solid here. Besides, detention isn't all that bad, and it's not going to appear on your permanent record. I can make sure of that. Hope things are better tonight. Ending one had you depressed all day. I woke up feeling shitty, dude. That was rough. Thanks, Ben. Don't mention it. I have no fucking clue what ending 2 is going to be. With a smile, the student council president nods at me and turns to leave. Let me change the category, will ya? I almost hit I want to be the guy. There's no way anybody's played that in like 15 years, right? Cheese was having a great fucking day. Smile on his face. A whistle. Carrying a whistle. That's not the phrase. Never mind. What the fuck is he saying? With a smile, the student council president nods at me and turns to leave. Did you carry a whistle? Before long, it's just me standing in the empty hallway outside of the office. It's only lunch, and I already want to go home and fall asleep. At least Damien and Liz are probably waiting for me. ... Ending 2 has to be better than ending 1. What does that even look like, though? Anything's better than fucking ending 1. After school, I took the metro back home to shower and put on some new clothes. I bet it's just them drifting apart or some shit like that. Just a realistic, like, bummer. As it turns out, my parents really were on a business trip for the weekend. This seems like, nope. They left a sticky note, humph. Well, I'm back at the Paynes. Randy opens the front door to let me in. Damien, there you are. Well, you're not Damien. Who are you? Who's this fucking freak in my house? Ah, there you are. Damien mentioned you'd be coming over later. Hey, Randy. Say, Inko, I was wondering if you wouldn't mind shoveling the snow off. Oh, dude, it's the snow shoveling. At least I'm not Inko. Damn, oh, dude. It's still, old, depressed Olivia. Olivia? The room is extremely dark. The only source of light is coming in from the entryway. I have to take my sunglasses off in an attempt to see through the darkness better. Olivia? What the heck happened in here? Why is it so dark? I make out Olivia's shape in her bed. It's a long story. Come sit on the bed. Okay. She's not just groaning. In fact, I don't remember there being, like, art supplies all around her last time either. It's a different kind of depressed, gentlemen. Don't you have a lamp? Can't you turn it on? I don't want to ruin it. Is darkness really that necessary for whatever this is? Yes. Alright, jeez. I had a weird thought today that Snoot Game's worst ending shows you how much damage a broken person can do to their surroundings. It also showed me that fuck Inko, man. Kill Inko. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Well, he wasn't in Snoot Game. Why am I getting all my characters mixed up now? And stub my toe on the edge of the bed. I fall forward on it, crunching into something. Shit, Inko. Are you alright? Yeah. I do still want to kill Inko. I have a better view now. Olivia sits in the middle of her bed, wrapped in her blanket. Surrounding her are piles and stacks of her old drawings and sketchbooks through the years. So not new art supplies, she's just looking through all the old shit she made. They're arranged in rings around her. And I've fallen onto the outer ring. Whoops. Oh, crap, sorry. Get up, get up! I carefully lift myself back up. There's not too much damage. Olivia shoos me off that part of the bed. What is all this? Actually, how's it so dark to begin with? Don't you have a She painted it. Black like my soul. I can explain. Please do. Olivia inhales deeply. So last time she was so fucking depressed she couldn't even pick up a black paint roller and cover those windows up. After you left, I had some time to really think. It was just me and my thoughts, alone, maybe a little too alone. Something within me just needed to come out. I just felt this need to... Well, I was inspired to do this. Some act of defiance against the world or something. I'm still figuring it all out. This was my senior year. I had a deep depression and would often wear all black. Some kids thought I'd shoot up the school. Oh no. Oh wait. I feel kind of bad now, just leaving you all alone here. Sorry. I could have called out sick or something. There's no need to feel bad though. I really needed this. Because after I got everything set up, I got to thinking. And I had all day to do it. Yadakan put in a lot of effort on me. He wouldn't be proud of me throwing a pity party for myself. So all this, I'm getting it out of my system. She's so depressed, she never changed out of her default outfit. They're called performance pieces when someone does this sort of thing. An artist! It's all I can do, but I think it's enough. A performance piece. Olivia, this is amazing. You're able to keep striving onward with your work. Thanks? I mean it. You're not missing a beat, not letting what happened get you down. And here I've been all day, all gloomy. I admire it. I guess you're right. That's one way of looking at it. Do you want to come out into the living room? No. I think I want to stay here a while longer.
Wake me up inside.
Maybe... I don't even know if that was one of you. Pretty good one. I'm starting to notice now, I think ending 4 is the only time we get to game. What does that say to you, huh? It still hurts. Alright. I squeeze her hand and head back to her door. Where are you going? I'll be out here for a while then. What are you doing? She nods and shuts the lamp off again. What the fuck are you doing? I shut the door and sit back on the couch. She's fine, dude. He still sucks. Robo loves to stream during X-Men nights. I don't think I have a choice, man. A performance piece. I never would have thought of that. Well, she's just performing. Man, that really is something else. I'm impressed. Inky! Hey, Vinny. I wave at Vinny and Damien, the two brothers entering the living room from behind me. You know, in an alternate timeline, you punched the shit out of my face. I guess their room is back there. Oh shit! Come on, dude! Dude, we have to hang out back there. Man, do I have great timing or what? I take a moment to consider what he means when Vinny plants himself right in front of the television and begins pulling something from the cabinet underneath. We're gaming, I was wrong. Ending 2 still has some games. Oh. You mean it's game time then? Yeah, man, it's game time! I'm here, what did I miss? Nothing, dude, we're gaming and we're gaming hard. Damien takes the spot right next to his brother and helps him in setting up the large squat block of a console. Man, that thing looks pretty old. And huge. Okay, we're all set. Is this Inko more or less killable? Well, he walked into Olivia's room, the lights were off, she was still bundled up in the bed, and she was like, I don't know, I feel like I'm so fucking... Everything sucks, and I feel a blackness in my soul, and Inko was like, alright dude, I'm going to play video games right now, please let me know if you need like a drink of water or something. Shuts the lights off, closes the fucking door. A controller is tossed into my lap, and I marvel at just how large it is. Plus control? Plus control? Nah, we're still good. Thanks, Damien. But I'm not much of a gamer. We know. We know. In fact, I've never actually played anything more than some Flash games online. New lore. Alright, he's not too bad. Nah, it's cool. We can play something simple till you get used to it, or... I don't want to be a bother, Damien. I'll be fine just watching for now. That's weird, Inky. Watching other people. That is so fucking odd, dude. Ew, ew. If you can believe this, just try and imagine for 1 second. There are these fucking freak weirdos out there who watch other people play video games. They just sit there and watch. Good God. What a freak. That's weird, Inky. You're weird. Bro, chill. Give Inko some time. He'll be playing once he sees how awesome it is. The young boy nods and focuses back on the screen. The screen flashes to a menu screen of some kind. Welcome to the game sphere! Now get ready for some games! I hope I didn't make that joke last time. Reclining deeper into the couch, I allow my mind to drift. Dot, dot, dot. It's supposed to cost money to talk to me over TTS, okay? You're breaking the economy. I don't know how long my brain was off, only that it came back when I heard the telltale noise of a door hinge opening. Looking in the direction of the noise, I see Olivia on her knees, casually shuffling on the floor to the couch. The music isn't too low, is it? At least she's coming out this time. Hey, Olivia! The game pauses when I say that, and the two brothers also wave to her. Hey, guys. Is dinner ready yet?
More like ex-women.
Almost, little ace. Randy's shout came from the kitchen. When did he get there? Man, I must have spaced out for a while. I came over to your house and I fell asleep on the couch, Olivia. Is that cool? A quick check of my phone says I've been in a deep thought for at least an hour. Whew, okay. The fish is ready, you guys. Ew, dude, we had pizza last time. Fish? But I didn't hear any cooking. And I don't smell anything. Goldfish. Just like my life. You kids coming? Just a sec. Olivia and Vinny follow after Randy's voice without a word, while Damien quickly pauses his game and sets the controllers aside before motioning me to join them. I push myself up and trudge towards the kitchen. Inside, the Payne family is hurrying to sit at the dining room table. Even Olivia is struggling to help herself up onto a chair, but a hand from Damien pulls her up. On the dining room table sits a silvered tray covered in raw fish, wasabi, bottles of soy sauce, and slices of ginger. What the hell is this? You guys are like eating fish and it's raw! Ever have sashimi, Inko? I'm actually very familiar with it. I'm surprised at my sudden turn of luck. These poors have some pretty good food. Many times, actually. My family orders stuff like this on the weekends a lot. Hey, that's great to hear. Well, don't just stand there. Feel free to join us. I eagerly take a seat, starting to feel slightly rejuvenated. Everybody begins to pass out plates to one another, and we all pluck pieces of salmon from the tray and place them onto our plates. 5 minutes in, and everybody is enjoying the fish. I can't help but notice nobody is eating properly, though. You would. You totally would. Oh my god, you would, dude. Where are the chopsticks? You're using your hands? Fucking gaijin, dude. They soak their fish in soy sauce, and the ginger seems to be eaten at random rather than being used as a palate cleanser. 2 minutes ago, I said Inko might not be that fucking bad this time around, dude. To just wantonly eat this delicious meal like that. I raise my voice to get the attention of everybody at the table. You know you're supposed to be using the wasabi and soy sauce on the same piece of fish, right? On opposite sides, like this. I offer a demonstration. Watch this one. No kidding? Good to know. And the ginger slices are supposed to be eaten between pieces as a way of cleansing your palate and aiding digestion. Come on, who has the time? Plus, I like the taste. If you're going to eat traditional food, you should eat it the right way. You know? Damien smirks at me, and I can tell neither he nor Vinny has bothered to listen to what I have to say. At least Randy and Sophia have at least tried out the technique, albeit sloppily. Dear, we have company over. I think he might be a little fucking stupid. Can we just play along? He might leave quicker. And Olivia is looking at me with a bit of a pout on her face. I miss that sprite, dude. It's my favorite. What's wrong? We're not at a restaurant, Inko. Let them eat however they want. I'd still kill Inka. But the correct way ensures a balanced flavor. He is correct, but a douche. Maybe, but there's no accounting for taste, you know? Technique is the most important part of food like this. In some cases, it's even deadly if you don't follow careful instructions. We're having fucking Philadelphia rolls, dude. Ever hear of fugu sashimi? It's made from pufferfish, and if you don't prepare it right, it can be deadly. Good thing we're not eating pufferfish then. Well, yeah, but it's the idea behind it. You're welcome to eat it however you want. Just let us enjoy the food, okay? Fine. But you're not doing it right. Olivia gives me an earnest smile before returning to her fish. The most patient, fucking paraplegic dinosaur of all time. It's a little disappointing to hear, especially since they don't get to eat this kind of food very often. It's kind of a waste if they don't eat it right. He's stewing. He is seething in his seat right now, dude. Inko, you're turning red. Sitting there fucking not touching his food. You know, hope you guys are enjoying it. Eat up. Ending 2, Inko is a midwit. After dinner, Olivia the Payne brothers and I are all back in the living room. On the TV screen, 2 large robot-looking figures fire at one another with automatic weapons. Honestly.
A foghorn.
Inko is quite all- oh, I forgot all about that, dude. I forgot in the middle of us just shoveling shit into our mouths for 5 hours straight. The devs gave us 1 second of reprieve. They broke everything. They broke character. All 4 walls just crumbled down for them to tell us, hey, by the way, Inko's a fucking retard, huh? Get a load of this guy. No one bothered to keep track of time. We were all too enraptured by the pixelated entertainment before us. Anime with the family. Which is how I'd missed my last chance home. Mrs. Payne didn't look too upset, though. In fact, I think they expected me to spend the night again. Especially with how Randy had been so quick to pull out some blankets and pillows for me. Both of the parents insisted I stay, and it's not like I could realistically walk home. So once again, I'm staying over, and currently sat at the foot of the couch with Olivia, and we're both bundled up to stave off the chilly weather. Come on, dude. We're bundled up to stave off the chilly winter night. The soft growling purr that Olivia makes when she's content has almost a therapeutic. It's almost therapeutic to me. So, how are you feeling? I really like enjoying. I really enjoy spending time with everyone like this. Thank you for being here, Inko. I feel a lot better knowing you're with me. Same here. Her palm wraps around my left hand, and I give her a reassuring smile. In all honesty, I should probably go to bed now. I don't want to be tired and sad, you know? Yeah, I get it. Well, you could always join me in my room. She do that before? ... I couldn't! You know what? Don't. This time, Inko, just don't. Lay on the fucking couch, dummy. Don't. Randy would kill me. Yeah, you're right. You wanna help me out? Oh yeah, sure. With some careful movements in support of her tail, I help Olivia shuffle herself towards the room. I narrowly avoid stubbing my toe again as I set her down on the bed, and she quickly wraps herself in blankets. Tired and sad? Dangerous combo, dude. See you in the morning, Inko. He's standing in the doorway while he's saying this, by the way. You too! I quickly make my exit and close the door behind me, eager to hide the growing blush on my face. At this rate, I don't think I'll ever get used to this whole romance thing. Good. Either way, I head back to the living room and fall on the couch, getting ready to pass out. All in all, today was pretty good. I shut the door to hide my growing erection. Tired and sad. Mornings in the Payne residence were lively, to say the least. Or maybe it's because it's a Saturday. Still new stuff. That is to say, my weekend slop schedule, that is sleep. That's the word sleep. Did you hear that one? That is to say, my weekend sleep schedule was cut far shorter than I would have liked. Mostly by Damien's little brother landing feet first on my chest and knocking the air out of my lungs. Inky! It's the 2nd time in a row. I sputter and sit up in an attempt to get back some precious oxygen. Too bad she wasn't tired and horny. Damn it! She kinda was, though. Vinny immediately sat on the pillow I'd used. Morning, Vinny. A check of my phone says that it's 7:30. 4 hours too early. The TV flickers to life, and Vinny starts flicking through the channels at a speed only he can comprehend. I could have sworn we saw all this. Morning, Inko. Sorry about the wake-up call. And they just watch hockey. Yeah, dude. Is Olivia up yet? Damien shrugs. Probably not. You guys were up pretty late last night. Plus, it's the weekend. Best to just let her sleep off the food coma. She'll come out of her room eventually. Fair enough. As much as I would enjoy sleeping in as well, Damien and Vinny have taken occupancy over my pseudo bed. There is the recliner just next to us, but I'm not gonna defile what must be Randy's throne. Pussy ass. Where's Anon when we need him, dude? He'd sit right down in that fucking chair, no problem. May as well stay up then, I guess. E1 Sigma, E2 Omega. You're just naming Sonic characters, my friend. Sorry, Cheese. You're a Sonic fan. We found out. Mind if I get a bowl of cereal? Help yourself, amigo. At least I can check in on my blogs. Yeah, we get some cereal. Oh no, dude, this is totally new. Stop skipping through. I head into the kitchen to make myself a bowl, being sure to add some sugar and honey from the condiment cupboard this time. Taking a seat at the table, I begin scrolling through my phone's feed while shoveling cereal into my mouth. As always, it's top-of-the-line content, just immaculate. The best shit of all time. It's simply great how much can be done now with social networks, really giving a voice to the people. I consider sharing it with the others, but I don't want to ruin their fun. What do you... Dude, check this one out. Look at this blog. Damien, you're gonna love this, dude. Turn the hockey match off. Afterwards, I rejoin Damien and Vinny in the living room, both of whom are absolutely enthralled by the hockey game playing on the TV. With every hit of the puck or rogue shoulder check, the brothers explode with either excitement or devastation. The two also take turns assaulting me with more hockey trivia than I'll ever be able to use, particularly about Vinny's favorite goalie. Watching Dino Jake Paul. He's tasing a rat. Olivia's gonna love this one, dude.
And then he got into a fight with the entire hockey team, and he was transferred to this one. He's great!
He's not that great. You just like him because he gets into the most fights.
Yeah.
You sure like this sport.
Heck yeah. The games are just my kind of thing. That guy that's up right now is also cool. He's... Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh, that's a load of bull.
Why didn't McDonald get the penalty? That guy sucks.
Vinny, language. This guy sucks eggs.
Sorry.
Vinny, tell him about your collection.
Ooh, I got all the bobbleheads for this team. Let me show you.
All right, show me your Funkos, kid. Does he actually like the sport or just the constant brawling? Is there really that much of a difference? Yeah. Jokes aside, yeah, he actually likes it despite the ice. We should play some street hockey sometime once it warms up. You up? Fuck no. Not if it's always this chaotic. I didn't even need to read that line this time, dude. You were not getting this kid out to play some fucking street hockey ever. Relax, there's protective gear you can use. That's not the point.
Here they are.
The young boy dumps an armful of beaten up plastic figures into my lap. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Vinny grins as he takes each of the wobbly-headed figures and gives me a brief explanation of who exactly they are. That's cool, but like, I want to read some blogs, man, to be honest with you.
This bruiser here, he's known for his mean right hook. Ooh, and...
With descriptions like that, I am absolutely sure I'd rather sit out any game involving Vinny. You just beat the shit out of me. I hear the nearby door creak open. Out crawls a tired Gator, rubbing the sleep from her eyes. She helps herself up on the couch. Morning, sleepyhead. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Morning, Olivia.
Olivia, eyes still closed, mumbles out what sounds like a good morning. Sleep well? Kinda. Couldn't fall asleep till 2 in the morning. Damien and Vinny start shouting in victory as the home team gets to the final score.
What a slap shot!
Heard the excitement in the room. Are we watching hockey again? Sophia settles herself onto the recliner, opening up her laptop. Ooh, the school's weekly newsletter just came in. We have to do the newsletter segment again, god damn it. Oh man, I wish I picked any other voice for Sophia. Turn down the volume, Damien. Sure thing. She's probably supposed to be Peggy Hill. All right, first it says there's a basketball game this Friday against the Tailspikes. Okay, tutoring's open. We remember this. Yeah, this is all the same shit. Our students, we got the formal coming up, the winter formal. Oh boy, oh me, oh my. Some event for the seniors. Yeah. Biggest event of the year, dude. We're all good. Did the prom theme change last time? I'm trying to think. Okay, all good. I'm just making sure I'm not skipping any extra shit. Checks the clock on the wall. And it's time for karate. I think we're good. It's still not letting me skip, though. Interesting. So, you two are going together and smooching, right? This is totally new. A powerful, crushing force attempts to pulverize my fingers into mulch. Oh my god, Damien, you can't just start a conversation like that. Olivia's hand relents and leaves my palm feeling tender. Relax, I'm joking. Sorta. Your arm's around her shoulder and all. When did that get there? Get your fucking hand off my Gator wife. You don't deserve it. Based on the score system, this is E for Olivia with E1 Inko. Oh my god. What a scary thought. Yeah, well, you plan on going to the winter formal with Liz? Hell yeah, why wouldn't I? That was a fast answer. He shrugs. Well, the formal, I don't... well, I mean, I'm still stuck at home, you know? What if she just straight up doesn't go this time? Crap, yeah. You know when you'll get a replacement chair? Could be a week, could be longer. The mail system around here is annoying. Jeez. Hey, I'll come visit every day after school. Oh, thanks. Still, that's at least a week of her not stepping foot outside. Damien was only half joking about us going to the winter formal, and that's definitely a good idea. Actually, I turn to Olivia and give her my undivided attention. Yes? Well, I was thinking. You and me and all. My head tilts in confusion. What are you talking about? Out with it, Junior. Yes? A frustrated growl emanates from her clenched maw. You got anything to say to me, Inko? You, me, somewhere, together. ... What? There is no saving this kid. There's nothing we can do. What does she mean? Enough with the puzzles, woman. You're insane, Riddler. Are prom and school dances really that big of a deal in the US, or is it just like a big city thing? Are you Canadians, Alpar? I keep... Maybe you opted in to not answer, but, it's... I don't know. It's a lot more just in shows and media. They hype it up a lot. We talked about it a lot during the Snoot game playthrough. I really think most of us didn't give a shit, nor just didn't go. A lot of us. I watched Food Fight and got screamed at by a girl. I told that story like 3 times. Inko says, what? Fuck me, all caps. What did she mean by this? As her annoyance grows visibly on her face, I can't help but shy away. I fear she's going to snap. Whoa! Down on the ground, fucking creep. My back hits the rug on the floor roughly as Olivia hovers over me on her hands and knees. Okay. Olivia? You, me, together, go somewhere. Wait. Does she mean... Lake. Oh, you mean... You mean like a date? Yes. Oh. I've never been on a date. And I only know what I've seen in movies and shows and stuff, and YouTube videos. Well, we are a couple now, and so this would be a regular thing. Right? Sure. Yeah, a date sounds, good. Her tail waves happily behind her, and her annoyed face finally melts away into smug satisfaction. This is gonna suck. I don't want to do ending 2 anymore. So, where do you want to go then? Oh, I've got some ideas. I've just realized, oh, thank Christ. Thank Raptor fucking Jesus, dude. We're not going to the mall this time. Oh, God. We've been spared the goddamn mall. Honestly, out of everything last night, that had to have been some of the worst shit. The coma was one thing, but holy fuck, that terrible date at the mall. Ooh, I've got some ideas. Okay. And you'll definitely love them. What's up, Mio? We're doing ending 2 this time. Of course. And I promise it won't be anything crazy expensive. Not that it's a problem for me. I don't mind, Olivia. Great. Perfect. She lowers herself onto me, wrapping her arms around me in a powerful hug that threatens my lungs and spine. I do my best to return the hug, but at best it comes as me kind of petting her back with both hands. Pat, pat. It seems to be enough, though, as I feel the rumbling purr she emits. Grab her tail. Yeah! Yeah! Ahem. Shut up, we're having a moment, Damien. Yeah, a moment in the living room. Shouldn't you have it on your actual date? No, I'm making up for lost time. What? Nothing. You shut up too. You two freaks let me enjoy this. Okay. I'm too busy enjoying the feeling of her purring atop of me anyway. You Canadians are pretty cool. Sucks about the day of the rake. ... The rest of our day was spent in the living room, crowded around the old TV. It's still new stuff. At first, Olivia kept playing a few games, but after a while, she swapped it over to a comedy channel on cable. Dino comedy. Ugh. It was pretty fun to relax a while, take our mind off of things, and chuckle every now and again with some bozo getting pranked in public. They're watching Dinosaur Tom Green. Grabbed my significant other's tail and pushed directly inward on it. Turns out that is, not okay? Reddit, am I the asshole? When the sun began to set, though, I decided I should head home. I needed a shower and change of clothes, and both of Damien's parents were still out. It felt bad when I left Damien's place that night. Or rather, I felt bad looking at Olivia as I walked away from his house. It only grew worse as I went from the metro to my quiet neighborhood, and ultimately, our empty home. Seeing the small pile of letters at the front door made me realize what this feeling was. Loneliness. Maybe I should have just waited to ask if the Paynes, maybe I should have just waited to ask the Paynes if I could have spent the entire weekend. If I did that, would I be overstaying my welcome? Yeah. I don't want to abuse their hospitality after all. There's so much more shit I have to lecture them on too. They could be eating food the wrong way right now. How would I know? Have we... Actually, all the times I've seen Inko's room, of course he has the Marvel poster over there. No, it's even worse. It's even worse. It's Marvel and DC, the movies. What do you think this one is? Is that supposed to be The Dark Knight? Come on, man. Come on, man. Ping. Withdrawing my phone from my pocket, I see that Olivia just sent me a new doodle. New doodle? Oh, baby. We got a whole new guts. It was nice having you over. Despite the coldness in the house, Olivia's message brings some warmth to my heart. I had fun. Hopefully I can come over again soon. Still figuring out where we can go for our date. Take your time, we have at least a week. Kicking my door closed, I head for my computer so I can continue talking to her online. You just call her on the phone. Occasionally, put the phone down and start messaging her on Discord. Occasionally, I search online for any forum or blog updates while she's gushing over her favorite anime. He's not even paying attention. Back to the blogs, and she's just spurging out about fucking anime. I lose track of how much time we spend instant messaging and sharing videos, but by the time I check my computer's clock, I realize it's past midnight. Shoot, I'm gonna be exhausted tomorrow. Totally worth it. ... half paying attention to my girlfriend. That feel when no art GF to doodle your OC. The next few days went by without much fanfare. By the time I knew it, the weekend had already passed and I was back to my usual weekday routine. Go to school, do the work, hang out with Olivia, then head back home. As much as I felt compelled to check in on her after school, I didn't want to become intrusive. Besides, Olivia and I still talked over text and online anyway, and she said she was getting by just fine. Once Friday finally comes around again though, I find myself lounging on the Paynes' couch with Olivia. Initially she had called me over to show off her new wheelchair. And who was I to say no? Still didn't come over to help. Oh shit, dude. Damn! She's zipping around. Watching her do donuts in the living room till she was exhausted was certainly entertaining and a good demonstration of how nice the new chair was. The fucking Paper Mario animation, dude. But now it sat abandoned in the middle of the room while Olivia sprawled across the rest of the couch with her head laid out across my lap. Laid out even. We finally got some use out of those emotes, huh? My hand runs across her back, eliciting more of those sweet Gator purrs of hers. Sweet Gator purrs. Though the relaxing mood ends when the purrs stop and she speaks up. I've been thinking of our date, Inko. Oh? Do tell. The annual Volcaldera Modernist Expressionist Art Showcase. Or VMEAS. for short. I've only been there a few times with the Oticon on school trips. I figured we could check it out. Museum time, boys. Modernist expressionist. Can't even envision what that style would be like. That certainly does sound experimental. You couldn't say the word fun. You couldn't say that sounds fun, hanging out with my wife. I know. I can't wait to see what new ways people have to express their ideas. Can't we just go to the mall? I'd love to see if I could meld it into my own work. Her thirst for artistic knowledge is certainly commendable. Yeah, sure. That sounds like fun. Perfect. Trust me, Inko. It'll be a great experience for the both of us. I'm excited to see it. For the rest of the afternoon, Olivia shows off more of her video game collection. Oh, more shit I have to ignore, dude. I do have my phone out just reading my blogs and shit. She even convinces me to play a few rounds of one of her favorite party games. What's the dino version of Mario Party? I still suck pretty bad at all of this. Ever been to an art museum? Fuck no, dude. I don't know. I might be an Inko on this one. I don't know if I'd take away anything from it, you know? But it was fun. ... I just remembered part of the justification for E1 influencer date. Maybe he could critique her art a bit. Was that a part of it? Son of a bitch. Saturday morning, the big day is here. Olivia started sending me restless texts after midnight. Honestly, I was pretty excited too, so I stayed up with her for a while. She sent excited ideas and doodles of her plans for the day, and they became increasingly unhinged and wobbly till I had to convince her to go to bed. Man, she's cute. Anyway, she's sending me nervous drawings, dude. That's adorable. Anyway, it's only about 10 in the morning. I'm left sorting through a dozen. You motherfucker. What? I didn't even know this game could crash. No shit. It's a visual novel, dude. It was too much animation, man. The train killed it. It's not so bad. All good. It's only about 10 in the morning. I'm left sorting through a dozen or so reminder texts from Olivia, like she's afraid I'll forget. What if it crashes every time? What if we're just fucked for life? I realize too late I don't have too much time to get ready, so I skip breakfast, get dressed, and head out the door. Apparently, Olivia studied the metro schedule, so she'll be in the same cabin that comes to pick me up. Cute! It's a pretty nice day out, especially for a trip to the city. I really am picking up on how she is almost like, she's deliberating every step of the way through their dating life and shit. And this asshole's just got his blogs open. Despite the sun shining and blue skies, the air is brisk enough for a light jacket. Hopefully the showcase is heated well. Before long, the metro comes sliding into the station and reaches a halt. Inko, over here! Olivia waves me over after we spot each other. Game crashes on unredeemed windows. Hey, Olivia! Inko, did you get my text? Yes, all 50 of them. You already know which stop we're getting off at? I have it memorized. I scouted out the whole place online. It's not far from South Volcaldera Central. Heck yeah, says Inko. Any word of Caveman on? We'll make another game? I think they're doing one about a bug next. I think they're shelving the whole dinosaur thing for a while. The next one's all about a bug. Who'd want to fuck a bug? Anything in particular you're looking forward to seeing? Yeah. It said this place has a whole section dedicated to expressionism. Uh-huh. You don't know what that means, do you? Nope. I just click pretty pictures with my magic expensive talent box. Alright. I'll tell you the absolute basics. The art genres for dummy, goofy little silly billies. She called me a silly billy? You take that back right fucking now, dude. What? What did I ever do to warrant that? This is ending 2. This is the worst ending of all time. That's our word. Who would want to fuck a bug, Robo? I've seen some things. That's your worst one yet. Hush. Olivia smiles to herself, gathering her thoughts. Modernism tends to be more abstract, so you're going to see a lot of attempts at high-concept stuff. Some of it is going to completely miss the mark, so don't think too hard about the meaning. If you don't get the gist of it in less than a minute, chances are it's just pretentious. I feel like that's actual, real, good advice. Right, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, so expressionism as an art form is focused on evoking specific emotions or feelings in the viewer, and as a predominantly post-war style, it really strives to capture the visual elements of dissociation, fear, and even death. ... says Inko. I want to see that fucking PNG of his phone just totally come up in the middle of the frame. Z. The next thing I remember is being pulled by the hand off the train. All right, we're close. Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you for going with me. Yeah, no problem. Come on, we've got all day and I'm not wasting a second of it. Olivia drags me out of the metro, down the custom-paved walkway. I hope she quizzes you later. She better. This part of town sure is different. It's just on the outskirts of the downtown area, with skyscrapers looming overhead mere blocks away. Very city-like, but also very lush with plants and landscaping. Just close enough to businesses that the wealth is shared, but not enough so it's invaded by regulated concrete offices. There's more suburbs nearby as well. The place we're going to may as well be a city center with how close it is to normal life. It's a standard of living I could certainly get used to. The McMansion we live in is fine, but this sort of thing really appeals to me. I hate being rich. I hate it. Oh fuck, sorry, I was reading you. I'm imagining starting a family here. You almost skipped that line. Don't, by the way, don't. Don't. Olivia jabs her finger at a building ahead of us on the walkway. Surrounded by a wide open field stands a vaguely modernist-looking building. The structure and overall design makes it look like the building itself is a part of the exhibit, while also not being too intrusive with the surrounding architecture. And the door doesn't budge. They're closed. We have to go to the mall, dude. Museum's closed. No dinos allowed. Bummer. Huh? Olivia impatiently tries pulling the door open again, trying to jerk it open. It clunks uselessly. Why are you closed? Why are you closed? What the fuck? Olivia, the sign, it opens at 10. Oh, okay. And my phone says it's only 9:30. But the sign says push. She's interrupted by a low rumbling noise and a dusting of red blooms on her cheeks. She's hungry. Let me in. Olivia? Did you just wake up and rush to the metro without breakfast? She was excited to go on a date with you, you silly Billy. Yeah. Well, I can't blame you. I was excited and forgot to eat as well. Sorry. Well, don't be sorry. There's a local cafe just across the street. I gesture at it. Olivia, it's cool. Just go get some ice cream and come back. Come on, let's get out of the cold. Okay. Don't crash again. Please don't crash again. No, we're fine. ... I think I'm getting scared with the saves, dude. I'm gonna try and do it more often. Olivia was doing a good job of ignoring the chills, but she gave a deep sigh of relief once we entered the warm cafe. We ordered breakfasts with hot chocolate and take a seat near the window. It's a pretty good date. Olivia takes her first warm sip and melts into her chair. For a while, we just rest quietly. I mean, I still think the mall would be better, but she looks back to the gallery building. One other reason I wanted to go here. I need to give a speech at the formal. For Iadicon. Something that would make him proud. Something that would do him justice. Oh. I heard some of his earlier work ended up here. I wanted to see it. Damn, this is gonna be a heavy one! That's a very thoughtful idea, Olivia. Do you really think it's here? Well, it better be. It better be. Olivia blows into her hot chocolate, and then takes a deep, careful sip. With the early morning lighting and the building in the back, it sets a delicately somber mood. This would be like the one time to actually take a picture of her, by the way. Maybe not when she's experiencing ego death on stage in an ill-fitting dress that you made her fucking wear. A young lady taking a moment to herself from the elements outside. No, not letting this chance escape me. Oh no. Oh god, me and Inko are on the same wavelength. That's not a good feeling. Hey, stay still a second. Do that again. I want to save this. The red creeps back across her cheeks. The coloring only enhances the potential shot before me. I lift my camera and carefully back away from Olivia, surveying the shot from all angles. Will you hurry up? Shush, 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 shush. Just go back to the hot cocoa, Olivia. It's weird, Inko. You're being weird. Though she said that, Olivia does return to savoring the warm drink slowly. It's as her lips finally touch against the cup that the shot is perfect. My camera clicks in rapid succession, capturing the entire moment of her delicate sip. Even her soft sigh after, and scarlet on her cheeks growing more and more and... Inko! Oh, sorry, Liv. Got the shot. Returning to the table, I turned the display her way so she could see the best of the 15 shots. Robo Inko, where's your blue jacket? I actually don't know. I have no clue. I think I pelted that thing out of the room. Who wants to be Inko anymore anyway? Yeah, after ending one, Robo's no longer cosplaying as that monster. Her face practically explodes with embarrassment as she draws her hoodie up to hide it. You look great, Olivia. Shut it. Do you really think so? Absolutely. You're more photogenic than you think, Olivia. With an annoyed huff, she pulls her hoodie back. You suck at compliments, Inko. Even as she said that, her smile speaks even louder. Olivia looks back out again. Ending 2, Inko still has the pretentiousness and a bit more misplaced self-importance. Yeah, you could totally still fucking tell, right? Is that... Oh, yes, people are going in. Come on, let's go. I nod and put my things away. Olivia's already out the door while I throw our trash out. He's a shitty senior in high school. He sucks. I hate him. Alright, for real this time. Art gallery, here we come. We don't have any Inko apologists here in chat, do we, boys? Get him. Get him. Get him. The door swings wide open this time. That is a pretty good point, Toasted. The door swings wide open this time, granting us access to the treasures within. Sometimes, when you're 28 years old, you tend to forget how people were in high school, right? Upon entering the hall, it feels as though we're transported into a new world. One I've experienced before. I've never been able to pronounce this word. The nouveau riche world. Tough one. Nouveau? My footsteps and the quiet creaking of Olivia's wheelchair echo through the halls. I think I'm too broke to pronounce that fucking word. Nouveau. There's already a few others. Some older folks and college students. Yeah, clearly you wouldn't be able to pronounce that word, Robo Inko. We're definitely the youngest people here. Olivia waves me to come close and speaks in a quiet voice. Alright, they got sculptures over that way, and those are cool, but what I'm looking for is the regular painting halls. Which should be... She looks around a bit and jams a finger down a corridor. That way. Got it. I wheel her down the direction she picked into a large room. It's definitely what she was looking for. Is this the same image but flipped? That'd be so sick. Nah, it is a different part of the... Okay. Paintings adorn the walls, evenly spaced apart and displayed with all the relevant information. If Yatakan's work is anywhere, it'll be here. We start searching, and man, this building is beautiful. I end up taking lots of shots. Why? What? That kind of seems like, against the point, right? Going to the art museum, just taking fucking Polaroids? I end up taking lots of shots. Maybe if you and your date at the museum. Olivia was a bit nervous and made it very clear if I used flash even once, she'd nibble my arm off. NFTs in a nutshell? Yeah, my art is great! Take a fucking photo. I'm taking shots of Olivia looking around. The building itself, the occasional sculpture or painting I find neat. That's all he has to say at the end of the trip, I'm calling it now. So what did you think? And she's fucking spurging all fucking night. I thought it was pretty neat, dude. This is really fun. We definitely got to make this, we have definitely got to make this a reoccurring thing. At some points, Olivia stops and talks with one of the other visitors. She's actually hitting it off pretty good introducing herself. She even gets to make a couple connections to local artists. And a few even give her a business card. Didn't know artists use those. And the art itself. Some of the paintings are beautiful landscapes. Some more abstract. Might be that modernist thing Olivia bum-rushed me with on the way here. Some, though, are just trash. Overly pretentious, just warped, ugly figures or meaningless arrangements of colors. Ugh. Ugh. E-U-G-H. I can do better than this. Let's see it. Let's see it then, tough guy. Olivia stares a bit. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Olivia stares a bit at some of them. Don't know what for. As far as I know, a lot of this stuff is just used in money laundering. Eugh, coolhole emote.png. We search on and on, but none of the paintings we see are by Eoticon. Even after an hour, even after splitting up to check some of the smaller rooms, we find nothing. Eventually, we take a break in the main hall. Even the benches here are sleek. So far, all the modern art stuff has been... To be honest, they felt like absurd jokes. Surely the doodle of Olivia and then on the half-pipe would destroy these pretenders. Between very questionably shaped statues to just objects glued onto hanging canvases, it's all just bizarre to me. So, no luck? Nope. We watched a small group. What in the fuck is that? I am moving my webcam over. What in the fuck is that? You're not supposed to... Well, no wonder the game was crashing. We got real 3D graphics. That's the worst. That's the worst. We watched a small group bickering before a stone relief. Caveman on broke new ground. A stone relief of a toilet. Worth every penny, baby. A very nice toilet, but still. My foot jostles Olivia's empty chair before us, which we've used as a makeshift table for all our stuff. I think we're fine now. That was, I didn't think I'd get a toilet jump scare playing this game, to be honest with you. The golden toilet, I believe that's real. Look it up, I believe it too. Skibbity baby. Yeah, I think we're all in agreement. The game's just crashing because it knew it had to load that high-fidelity toilet. Say, Inko. There's a glint of mischief in her silver eyes. Take a shit in it. Take a shit in it. Right now, Inko. Hey, give me your ear. Go over there, drop a fat fucking log in it. She motions me close and whispers her idea into my ear. I feel my own mischievous grin start to form. With a nod of agreement, my hands reach for the handlebars of Olivia's chair. Stick your head out of it. Oh no. 10 minutes later. Must be a statement against modern industrial pharmaceutical companies? No. Clearly a display of the isolation of the average artist today. Our makeshift hand puppets drop as we laugh, watching as a pair of suit-wearing 30-somethings debate over my camera sat in Olivia's wheelchair on the other end of the room. We're sat together, leaning heavily on each other as we eagerly keep an eye on our own little artistic display. Adorable. On one end of the hall, us. Just a normal, unassuming couple taking a breather and enjoying each other's company. I mean, one is kneeling on the ground and can't stand up. On the other end, in front of a blank section of wall, a lone wheelchair sits with a camera carefully placed in its seat. It was Olivia's idea. She's a genius. Something like this happened once? What's the story, man? I believe it. Every few minutes, a patron will come waltzing down the hall and take pause to stare at it. Like it's the most profound thing they've ever seen. When some journo-looking guy took a knee to get a picture, it took all we had not to bust into laughter. It worked on everyone that passed by. Without fail. Fucking journos. Every time. Eventually, the flow of people slows down, and I feel Olivia squeeze my hand. ... Man, art buffs are dumb. Nothing like me, though. Inko tough and smart. I was thinking of Dadaists, but I found an actual golden toilet in a museum installation. Great. You okay? Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. Sorry we haven't found what you were looking for yet. It's fine. I'm still seeing a lot of neat stuff. I would kind of like my wheelchair back. It does kind of suck it's probably not here, though. Yeah. I hear ya. You got some new buddies I saw. Yeah, we're not the only artists here right now. One of them was here to check her work since it was recently displayed. Wow. There's a lot of great stuff here. Nice, I'm glad. I really like the... Ooh, new. Am I cutting off her head? You can kind of tell who that is. Oh, what have we here? It's an older woman who called out to us, approaching with a serpentine look in her eye. From her elegant sequin dress to her bright golden heels that click with each step, I can only guess that she's some important figure here. Wait, ma'am? Would you be... Olivia's excited words are cut off by the well-dressed woman, now standing right before us and sporting a simple smile. Yes, Alina Scarborough. I own and operate this gallery. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Miss Scarborough. The rehearsed words come out so easily. All the golden parties I'd attended having helped me learn the proper etiquette. You take the back seat here, Olivia, pun intended, by the way. I'll take over. I know the fancy world. Scarborough? Does that have meaning in the name? I knew the artist who drew her. He makes really great scaly wait, really? Weird. Small fucking world, dude. I'm Incognito, and she's Olivia Halford. You two are awfully young. Are you two on a date? Yes, ma'am. Smile, glint, ting. Olivia blushes a bit at how confidently I say it. Sure. Why here of all places? What piqued your curiosity, if I may ask? I'm working towards becoming a photographer myself, and today was all Olivia's idea. I can see that DSLR you have certainly brings back some memories. Olivia straightens her posture with confidence. Can we give her her fucking chair back, dude? I feel bad. I'm an aspiring artist, Miss Scarborough. Please, Alina is just fine. Right, Alina. I wanted to learn more about the current art world. And there's a particular art piece I'd like to see here. Alina nods. Oh, it's a city, Scarborough. I'm changing the pronunciation every single time I say that word. Is there anything here by a Trent Iadicon? Don't fuck up the name on the 500th try. Iadicon. That's definitely a unique name. One I haven't heard in a long time, and one I couldn't possibly forget. You mean... Yes, I'm certain we have some work from him still around. Would you like me to lead the way? Yes, please. I believe it's a bit far, on the other end of the facility. I can see how it would be easy to miss. It's a bit hidden away in one of the smaller rooms. Come. She stops mid-turn. Yes, ma'am. I don't remember that being installed. Interesting. Inko's laughing, dude. Hey. Oh, well, aren't you two rambunctious? Well played. I didn't know if they were gonna commit to the bit, keep the wheelchair there all fucking day. Sorry, Alina. Don't be sorry. Being little rascals is what a lot of art is all about. Is that true? Is that all of the art world just boiled down to one sentence? Being a bunch of little fucking rascals. We thinking Iadicon was her teacher too? Or Iadicon even? Come, it's this way. I start pushing Olivia, following the gallery owner. Olivia motions me to come close and whispers in my ear. I like her. She's fun, yeah. Alina rounds the corner and clears her throat again. Hat rack, Marcel Duchamp. So, Olivia. Yes, ma'am? You say you're looking to be a better artist. Do you mean professionally? Yes, actually. That's wonderful. I'd love to see your work sometime. If it's good enough, we could even feature it here someday. Really? Oh yes, this place is a great way for our local artists to be supported. Why's that? The building and my business is a non-profit, yes. But artists can choose to display their work for commercial purposes. A substantial amount here is for sale, and all that money goes to the artists. A substantial amount. Maybe Olivia would appreciate some memorabilia for today. Money, you say? Anytime anybody brings up, this thing's expensive. Inko breaks out that fucking, the bad credit card. Wow. That's amazing. I'm definitely interested. Great. I didn't even know there was a place like this. Do you know of the other advantages that could work for you then? So what are we thinking? Does she get picked up by like some highfalutin, Olivia catches their eye, she gets wrapped up in the art world, and Inko's just fucking stuck at home, dick in hand, nothing. Are we thinking that's ending too? I can't wait. Advantages? No, I don't. The gallery owner takes out a small tablet, tapping lightly on the display till she presents a digital flyer to Olivia. This is for sure that new Catherine ending. Oh boy. Let's see. Yes, there's several organizations that support disabled artists. Oh no. Oh no. From simple connections up to running their own exclusive events. If you want, I could pass your name around to some of the busybodies that tend to show up to poach up-and-coming artists. I can't help but cock an eyebrow at her tone, or how she used the word poach. Olivia must have thought similarly as she shook her head. You know, we got the disabled group. We could totally find a spot for you. No, thank you. I need to be an artist that's good enough on my own. How does being in a wheelchair make you a different fucking painter, dude? Oh, they totally would. What am I even saying, dude? They would put on, like, the placard under the painting, like, this was painted by a cripple, by the way. We have plenty of people who love patronizing the handicapped. And I need to be an artist that Iadakon would be proud of. Without any crutches. Alright. I forgot about gump! I forgot we learned the word gump! And what was the context it was used in? It was like, I don't want to see you gumping that gator these days, dude. I'd be a terrible student if I did. Oh, you knew Iadakon? I should have figured. How is he doing these days? Yikes! Oh. Iadakon's passed away. He's okay. Iadakon, he's cool. He's alive, he's kicking it. Oh, yeah. Mia, and her trio of bullies said, we were gumping her. Yeah, you could just bloody go and gump her all you want. Oh, I'm so sorry. My condolences. Was he important to you? Olivia was a student. I understand. I only knew him decades ago. His work was superb. But I didn't know he had an apprentice. Oh, are you his apprentice? Miss Elena, a moment, please. Abraham, I'm clearly in the middle of... What is it? The shipment is here. They need you to sign right away. Oh, of all the timing. I'm so sorry, you two. This'll only take a moment. Oh, of all the timing. I'm so sorry, you two. This'll only take a moment. Yes, Elena. She points down into a room next to us. It's right in there. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be right back, I promise. ... Iadakon smashed? Think so? Would you? Would you? Inko, you good? Yeah, let's go see it. We enter the small display room. The lights are kept intentionally dimmer in this room to create a calmer atmosphere. All along the walls are more paintings, and there's a lone bench in the center of the room. Which one is Iadakon's? Maybe there's more than one. Damn. It's a bunch of Disco Elysium portraits. Every single one of these is an emotion or feeling that's stuck in Harry's head. Rad, dude. It's actually insanely good fucking art. Look at these freaks all the way to the left, dude. Here it is. I caught up to her. The name on the painting is unmistakable. Trent Iadicon, age 19, alma mater, St. Hammond High School. And then the painting itself, an elaborate depiction of a dino twisted and warped stylistically. I can't tell if it's mocking or what. And it's part of a set. There's a half dozen of its type on the walls here. These are Dino Wojaks. Huh. It's the real thing. Wow. They're amazing. But what is it? There's no one to explain it to me. I don't have a video essay in front of me telling me what this is about. Didn't I tell you on the way over? Iadicon's early work was expressionist portraits. He made these when he was just a year older than I am now. Some of these are historical figures. Some are just people he knew personally. A few are just everyman. They're made in a very special way. The portraits show the person distorted in unique ways, based on that person's life and Iadicon's opinions of them. They are Wojaks! His opinion of them? It's over now. I've drawn you as a screaming Wojak. I've won the argument. Uh-huh. Iadicon was on some shit making this? Are they in praise of the people depicted or critical? People would get into arguments over that. If they were satirical caricatures with a little too much effort put into them, or if these were in praise, showing people's lives as truly a part of them, through the brilliant brushwork. But he never said. Why don't you go ask him? I wonder why. If you ask me, I think it's both. It's not about how good or bad he wanted to depict people. It's a brutal sincerity, an urge to embrace your flaws and strengths together. People either disregarded one or the other in their interpretations. It's like he recreated the proverbial half glass of water. Amazing, right? ... Expressionism is art because, well, it just is. Bottom right is literally a Cobson. I don't think I know Cobson. Oh, Dobson? Or is that his evil, half-twin? ... I think... Honestly, to me, it just looks... It sort of looks like ironically ugly distortions of characters painted in a very skilled way. We're still just describing Wojaks, gentlemen. I like your interpretation. Yeah, whatever you said, dude. I agree. It's really deep. Ding, 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 ding. Hollow fucking sounds up there, dude. Anybody home? Have we overused the phrase Siggy Butt Brains yet? What's going on up in there, mate? In all honesty, I don't understand what the purpose of these paintings are. We know. Swirling some colors around a person's head doesn't do much to express their personality. He doesn't even fucking care. I wonder what people would say about Olivia's paintings if they were hung up here. Will she even get that chance? It's a lot harder to get into the mainstream nowadays than it was when Iadicon was her age. Speaking of, artists love being asked and commented on their art. Well, we can't exactly, this one's a bit of a special situation, Toasted. We can't really, ask Iadicon about the context. Hey, Olivia? Why did you reject Elena's offer earlier? Because she wanted to throw her in the cripple club. I said already, I want to be a good enough artist without that stuff. If I'm Iadicon's legacy, I need to live up to his accomplishments. Iadicon didn't really need any benefits to get where he was, so I shouldn't either. Are you sure? Olivia cocks an eyebrow. I guess I never, it never struck me. Maybe the connection between her and Iadicon sort of, it really got a lot stronger once it was revealed, you know, he had a disability of his own. He had that bonitis shit. Olivia cocks an eyebrow. It's just a kickstart to your career. It's a safety net. It's a guarantee that later you can live up to his skill. It's a better chance to even surpass his acclaim. But it's not one I want. Iadicon passed down what he knew to me, It's not right to take the easy way up. Besides, I don't want to be shoehorned into some niche category simply because I was born into it. And what of your own legacy, eventually? What happens if you just can't find another big break like that? You wouldn't be able to pass on what he taught you to someone else. Isn't that scary? It's terrifying. It's a safety net. You know, the thing you hate. Her words shook as she said that. You make a good point, but Olivia's eyes look at Olivia's eyes look at Iadacon's name on the wall, which seems to fill her with courage. For now, I'll just think about it, alright? The loud clicking of heels causes Olivia and I to look towards the entrance of the room. There she is, I'll move me over. I know you want to look at the hot dino lady. Who am I to deny you that right? It's what we came for anyway. Did you two find it? Oh, excellent. Yes, Elena, we found it. You, come on, quit moving around the room. I can't keep up with these motherfuckers. We can cover up Inko, no problem. Damn it, musical chairs. And I'm done. I just love this set. Who doesn't love a good bit of critical analysis? Is she just gonna pace around the room? ... Did you get what you wanted? Yes. Yes, I think I did. I needed to see the real thing. Thanks, Elena. Of course. I'm glad to help. Is there anything else you needed? Any accommodations? Actually, Elena. Is this set for sale? That's a weird one. Ooh, that's a weird one. I don't know. Is this another one where it's just me overthinking it? That seems a little fucked. Buying all of Iadacon's fucking paintings? I don't know. Jafavin, that's exactly what we were saying, dude. It's Soy Jacks. Is this set for sale? The set here? Now that I think about it, it was. And remember, all proceeds go to the artist. Iadacon's gonna love this. Although the price was pretty high, I think he only wanted the money if it was really substantial. If you two know him, I could lower it for you to be something more reasonable. We already told you. We told you he's dead, right? I think he... Okay, it was weird wording. I think he would want that. I think it would be nice to get at least one for Olivia. Inko. Huh? She tugs at my sleeve. No, please don't. They're right where they need to be. Okay. Olivia and I, we are on the same... We're drawing the same conclusion here, man. They're in the museum for a reason. We don't need a stack of them just hanging out in Olivia's room, dude. But you just said everyone else doesn't get it. Even so, I want it to stay here where everybody could see it. I could never keep it to myself like it's some kind of personal keepsake. Please, Inko, don't. Is ending 1 Inko gonna come out? Nah. I don't think you realize, Olivia. I'm rich. I can afford this, babe. I know you're just worried. You think it's gonna cost too much. If you're not gonna keep it in your room, I'll keep it. Fuck it. It's gonna go right above my Marvel and DC posters. Okay. Sorry, I just thought you'd appreciate it. Thanks for thinking of me, but no. Okay. Send them to your favorite YouTubers. Send it to Dino Linkara. I take Olivia's hand, her tense claws slowly receding. How much longer will these stay up? Oh, indefinitely, probably. People do really like the work, they just can't afford it. I suppose if someone does buy it now, his next of kin would get the money. I should contact them and make sure that sort of thing is arranged, just in case. Sorry for getting emotional right there. No, not at all. I think that mindset is very noble of you. I think E2 Inko is a bit more realistic, kind of a dumbass, but still does good by Olivia. I think it's cool seeing every facet of Inko's dumbassery, right? through every ending we've gone through so far. Well, I have other things to attend to, if you'll excuse me. Thank you for your visit. Please let me know if there's anything else you need. As the owner starts walking away, Olivia squeezes my hand. Within her silver eyes, I can see Olivia's thoughts at war with one another. Alina? She stops and turns again. Yeah, he is a dumbass, but how? Alina says, yes? You asked before if I was the Otacon's apprentice. Oh yes, and then I got cut off, my bad. Are you? I am. Alina gives a warm smile. Then I expect big things from you. While Olivia said I shouldn't buy Yatakan's pieces, I could still give something to Olivia. Taking up my camera, I adjust the ISO and f-stop so I wouldn't need my flash within the room. Inko? This'll just take a moment. It's a simple matter. The paintings being the sole subject of the photos I take, I don't even have to manually focus on them. My camera clicks near silently as I pace the room, capturing the perfect duplicate of each of our teachers' work. For all we knew, E2 could be an okay Inko, and then something terrible happens. Maybe it's not that bad. I remember hearing in Snoot Game, ending 2 is probably the worst one. Who the fuck knows? When we finish here, I'll be sure to print and frame them for Olivia. But for now, I should focus on our date. I stroll back to Olivia and hand her my camera so that she can inspect the shots herself. She smiles as she looks over them, and I take hold of her chair. Say, wanna go snag some of the little sandwiches they had at the front? Sure. You drive. Cute. Do you wanna know? No. I think it's way more fun if it's fresh. With a nod, we exit the room and start heading back to the main hall of the gallery. I will say, in case you were getting a little worried, I was making it sound like we're jumping right into fucking Snoot endings. We could totally space it out. We'll play some Hitman or some shit. We'll play some more Persona. We'll give it like a month or two. Do some Snoot endings. I think that would be fun. Olivia says, Inko, ... Yeah, I drive. There's something about you. Just fucking speeding through the halls. Inko. Olivia's head tilts back so she can look me in the eye. Sorry if this wasn't the ideal date. Will you believe me, Olivia, if I said I've seen worse? What? No, I'm enjoying it, Olivia. You sure? Absolutely. In fact, I want to see more galleries like this. Now that Robo's learned how to use the skip button, the Snoot endings are now possible. A new skill learned. Just the two of us, critiquing fascinating new pieces, giving our honest thoughts. Snapping photos of the best ones. I could definitely picture us going on more dates like this. However, there's also another date I have in mind. The mall. The mall. Olivia. Yeah? Did I tell you my favorite YouTubers in town? About the winter formal. Yeah? Do you still want to go to me? I was reading your comment. Fuck! That's the line! Do you want to go to me? Do you still want to go with me? I nearly stumble over her now wagging tail. Of course. We are going together. Yeah, I know, but I mean... Yes, Inko, I want to go with you. Her eager words send a wave of easiness through my mind and body, relieving tension that I hadn't even noticed. So it's a date? She's soying out with you. That's... Look, that's all I could ever say. Find you a bitch that'll soy out with you every once in a while, you know? Olivia says, it's a date. A smile tugs at her face as she reaches out for my hand. I take hers and we continue our walk to the exit. How is he gonna fuck this up, says Sarah. Sorry for sniffing. ... Not crying yet. On the metro ride back, Olivia leans against my shoulder. I think this might be my favorite shot in the game. And I keep covering it up. I'm covering it up every single fucking time. One entire ending. How about I just show you the full train shot? Might be a little bit better. Her eyes follow landmarks out the window on the other side of the car as we pass them by. Despite the loud humming of the tracks, I feel Olivia humming to herself. So, what are you thinking? I'm trying to put my thoughts together. What I'm going to say for Yatakan's memorial. I definitely have all the pieces I need. Just having a hard time stringing them together. How so? I don't know. I can't wait to see what the new dress is, too. Just needs to be something that'll really do him justice. I need a solid direction. We pass under a few bridges while the thought sits. What do you think? A direction? She nods. I hope she wears a tuxedo. That's what I heard. If you beat all the endings, you get to unlock the tuxedo camo for Inko. She nods. In that case, I think I have a few ideas. What I saw today, I saw a lot of you. How Yatakan affected you. How his teaching shaped who you are now. That story is amazing. And I know everyone else will love it as much as I do. There's your angle. Olivia doesn't respond, but I feel her humming to herself again. Maybe. That is a good point. I hope we get to see Damien in the tuxedo t-shirt. What if people don't get it, though? I'm unsure still. No, the more I think about it, the more I think that needs to be the big thing. After all, who's closer to him than you? Even you say you're his apprentice. Doesn't that mean you're the end result of his life's work? Let his work live on through you. I'm sure he'd love that. She smiles to herself. I think this is my favorite song in the game, too. I just like the train sequences. Yeah, I think you're right. Thanks. This really helped. I'm glad to be of service. Thank you for your service, Inko. The rest of the ride goes quieter, just us enjoying each other's company. I try to escort Olivia back home when the time comes, but she insists she can get there on her own. She offers me one last hug before we part ways for the day. As the metro races towards my stop, I think about the future. Olivia and I are going to the winter formal together. I'll need a good outfit and a bouquet if I want to impress her. Ooh, are we getting her some flowers this time, boys? I wonder what kind of dress she'll want to wear. It might be hard since she's disabled, but maybe I could look into it and give her some suggestions. What in the fuck is he talking about? Who? What? It might be tough because she's disabled? Oh, I'm disabled. I can't wear dresses like normal people. Oh, yeah, we'll get her a disabled dress. It's December. Winter in Volcodera Bluffs is officially here. I think we're in skip territory. Here we go. She looked excited too, but there was something just beneath the surface. Anxiety, probably, for Mr. Yatakan's vigil. Only Olivia, Ben, and I seem to remember that, the rest of the school having moved on by now. Put on the dress over the wheelchair. How could the dress ever possibly fit over her chair? Inko definitely posts on TikTok saying, "Look at my disabled wife." Ben had kept pestering Olivia about her speech, insisting to know what she'd say. The only thing that kept me from pushing the stucco away was the fact that Mia would still give me the evil eye from the distance. Do we know what stucco is? What? Wait. Oh. The only thing that kept me from pushing the stucco away was the fact that Mia would still give me the evil eye from the distance in her Janny outfit. Show that. Ha. Oh, it's building material. Stucco. She deserves worse, but at least she's out of our hair. Hair. A check of the time says I don't have any time to try again. Tossing on the piece de la resistance. The coat. I exit my room and head down to my foyer. Tonight's gonna be the best night ever. Probably. Definitely. Okay. Alright. We got the Christmas lights. It was worth it to see Vinny and Olivia smile like that, but man, at this rate, I'm gonna get jacked doing these chores for them. you will never be Anon. After a quick knock at the front door, I wait patiently for an answer. I hear some voices on the other side. Something about being too cold, I think? Oh, that was just a couple lines of... Okay. Yeah, Vinny's with his karate team. We got it. We're not letting him mess up people's outfits. Oh, Lord, yeah, the idea of acid on my evening gown, I would just die. Damien sniffles dramatically. Oh, stop it. He's going... So, yeah, Vinny didn't get a cold this time. Vinny doesn't show up with macaroni art. Olivia doesn't fucking crush this child's dreams before she leaves for the last time ever and then becomes a fucking vegetable because I pushed her down the stairs.
Don't worry, Olivia's just getting ready. She's worked on her dress the whole week for it to look perfect.
Worked on it? You mean she made it herself? That's a difference. Last time I think it was Sophia that made it.
More like she helped me in making it for her. Even added her own personal flair to it.
I can't wait. A homemade dress. Oh, wow. And if Olivia helped, she's gonna look amazing.
Oh, Inko, I see that look.
My face ignites in embarrassment as the rest of the room laughs at me. The skinny's in love with the baryonyx. Bro, would you ever watch the show Community? Reminds me of the Dice episode. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't think I'm hip, dude. Is there a way you can give me a 2-sentence summary? Olivia's dreaming about Pizza Tower and ending 1. Oh my god! Could you imagine? Oh my god, all of Pizza Tower is taking place when she's on fucking life support in the hospital? Oh. Ah, it's just some ribbing, Inko. Don't want you feeling left out after all. Gee, thanks, Randy. You see, you hear that? She allows the mixed race couple. There's more laughter, but I can't stay angry at the Paynes. Instead, I take the last spot on the couch and lean back, mindful to not crease my suit too much. Mace Rixing. If you beat Pizza Tower, does Olivia get a second chance at life? We're gonna have to find out. For the next couple of minutes, we simply wait and relax. Well, Damien and I relax. A blush is slowly spreading from Liz's cheeks and down her neck. We're staring at the licorice again. He's whispering something at her and ooh. She's blushing, boys. What the heck did Damien tell her? I keep skimming over this, by the way. What the fuck did he tell her? Cheese's bright idea is that he leaned over and said it. I hope you didn't make that joke before because I'm laughing again. What? Just in this context, you're gonna love this dress. Olivia worked on it all week. Oh, Inko's blushing in the middle of the commotion. David just leans over. Hey, Trigger. She starts blushing and shit. Why are we all staring at the red garden hose? Says Olivia. I turn to Olivia's voice, and... ah, fuck it. I do like this one the most. It's still pretty good, man. It's a good one. Oh. Wow.
Ooh, I knew you'd look amazing, Olivia, but to go so far!
A hand slaps my back hard enough to make me stand and yell. Better, says Merv. Merv, I think, when we did the original playthrough, you weren't into the hair, when she had it done up, right? Let's buy her the slut dress. Stop it. Why do we keep cheese around? Randy grins unapologetically and then motions me towards Olivia. Olivia, you look. So many words fill my mind to describe her. I can feel my mouth flapping uselessly as I try to pick one. I look. Gulping in a breath of air, I finally pick gulp. You look beautiful. The single word is enough to make Olivia's blush reach as far as her shoulders. And yet she smiles, even twirling her chair side to side so I can take in all the angles of her dress. Sophia said you helped make it? More like she helped me. it is quite vibrant in color. Something that I've come to realize when it comes to any work Olivia does. I'm not picking my nose. Randy and Sophia are going to get to toe curling the exact second all the kids are out of the house. Toe curling, I haven't heard that one. So, what are we waiting for? Traffic's gonna suck like hell. Shouldn't we be getting into Liz's car now? About that, I got a limo. I got a limo, baby. Hell yeah, that's our cue. See ya, boys, I'm rich. Robo's mining for gold. Damien holds the door open so Olivia's able to clearly see our ride for the night. It's a limo, baby. We can even fit Liz in it, too. That's the best part. Whoa. Awesome. The pristine white limousine parked out front idles waiting for us. Our chauffeur exits his seat and rounds the car to hold the door open for us. Mindful of him, I wheel Olivia as close to the entryway. And then he puts her chair in. We remember all this. No, it's still saying it's new. Oh shit, yeah, it's new. With all the care necessary, one arm snakes behind Olivia's knees and the other around her back. I lift Olivia from her chair in a princess carry, feeling my legs shaking as I take the final 2 steps. Olivia tucks her head against my neck, her hot breath making my skin tingle pleasantly. Finally, I set her down onto the soft leather seat within, right next to the tiny fridge and bar. Weak ass. Looking through, alright. Switch back over. It's a tough one, man. Musical chairs. I think I already made that joke. Okay. Nice black screen. You go do some fucking squats. Looking through the back window, the driver has finished securing her wheelchair in the trunk. He gives me a nod and returns back to the passenger door, where Damien is guiding Liz in. Oh wow, it looks even nicer than on the website. Yeah, the bar. But we're not gonna get drunk, though. It's just cola. We're 18, man. What's the drinking age in Volcodera Bluffs? To a good night and Iadacon's memory, our bottles clink loudly against one another when we proceed to drink our frothy, caffeinated drinks. ... Anon was the strong one with broad shoulders. Inko is the, What is Inko's skill? Let's think about this, because Anon had shitty parts too. We were trashing on Anon a fair amount during Snoot Game. But he was fun. He at least was pretty good at consoling Fang when she needed it. Inko has a winning smile. ... Inko's skill is that he's approachable. You're right. She says Inko's skill is rich. By the time we reach the convention center, the fridge has been thoroughly emptied of its contents. Surprised Damien could drink so much. He hasn't even burped a single time. Olivia's hand wraps around mine while we wait for the limousine to come to a stop. Peering out of the tinted windows, I see plenty of activity just outside of the venue's doors. Looks like a line has already formed. Okay. This might be new. Everybody else is gonna be so jealous of us. That was the intention. I smile and squeeze Olivia's hand. She squeezes back. ... Thank you, I do have hair. The shining moment finally comes as our limousine pulls into the open carport in front of the venue, quieting the crowd down to just murmurs. We wait in deafening silence for another minute or so before the passenger door opens wide. Taking initiative, I step out into the open as the driver sets up the wheelchair with a flourish. Our ride makes a great set piece and naturally draws the attention of everyone nearby as I ease Olivia into her chair gently. Whoa, that's Inko and Olivia! A human That's new. That's a totally new one. A human dino couple? Cringe. Holy shit, it's Sisyphus! Oh, he's pushing. That's it. That is such a good one. Sisyphus! Come on. I bask in my peers' admiration as Damien and Liz follow after us. Sisyphus, dude. One must imagine Inko happy. We are all Sisyphus on this night, boys. Paint mixers. I bask in my peers' admiration as Damien and Liz follow after us. There's a figurative red carpet stretching from our limousine to the entrance of the venue. Have a good evening, sirs and ladies. Did we ever get a good look at Liv's dress? Liz's dress, even. Pretty good. Maybe, but we could always look again. Before the driver turns away, I shake his hand, palming him the necessary tip. Good thing Inko doesn't know history. Yeah. Everyone adores us. Hey, fucking Sisyphus. Yeah, I am. Whoever that is. Sound of the car door shuts behind me. And I take this as our cue to push Olivia forward and get us a spot in line. Damn! Coming to the party in style, Nito. Olivia, looking good, girl. You make that dress yourself? I guess it was Lumpy Space Princess. Is it just me, or do Inko and Olivia look kinda cute together? As much as I hate to admit it. Wait, what the hell am I saying? I'm loving this! After months of feeling regarded, you are regarded, dude. You are the most regarded fucking pro tag we've ever had. After months of feeling regarded as the school's outcast, the spotlight's finally shining on me, and I'm reveling in it. He is very, very regarded. And it feels good knowing that Olivia was getting the attention she rightfully deserves. Me and my cadre slowly move past the crowd with heads held high. Did I pronounce that one right? What the fuck is cadre? We approach the sign-in table where more people in line look our way. Figures. Think we could cut him? Wait, why would we be allowed to... Let's go, Inko. And we barrel through him, dude. Fuck yeah. Looking back, Liz frowns, but Damien simply nods in understanding. Well, they had to. Inko is so regarded, artistic even. I didn't know Inko was rich. Think I could steal him from Olivia? Oh my god. A cadre is a group. Okay, we know. We know now. My peers in line beside us are watching as we casually roll up to the table where Ben is waiting. Olivia, Inko, you made it. Hey. Ignoring Olivia's clipped tone, I smile back at Ben. Of course we did. In a limo, no less. Of course we did. What better way to start off the night? Ben moves a clipboard to Olivia, and she quickly fills in her name. We got the fast pass. I lean over her shoulder and sign myself in too. Oh shit, dude, do you think we got handicap parking in that limo? Nice! Oh man, dating this fucking Gator woman keeps paying off in spades. I lean over her shoulder and sign myself in too. Alright, you guys are good to go. What about Iadacon's memorial? I wasn't ever told when I'd be speaking. He hands over a slip of paper to Olivia. We'll be doing it at the end. We want to let everyone enjoy their night first. Nothing but benefits. Ben... ... Figured he would have liked it that way. Looking at the sheath over Olivia's shoulder, I see it's a collection of bullet points related to Iadacon's eulogy. Olivia scowls and crumples the sheet into a tiny ball between her palms. Good. Olivia? I have a speech ready, Ben. Look, I know, it's just backup. Just in case, alright? Nothing can go wrong. She tosses the balled up paper into her wheelchair compartment. She has compartments on that thing? Rad. Let's go, Inko. Right. See you inside, Ben. Below her breath, Olivia mutters. Hope not. So we're getting no, consolation with Ben this time around, huh? ... Think that wheelchair has Wi-Fi? We move past the check-in, venturing deeper into the halls of the venue. Still no, skipping. Ahead of us, an open set of double doors leads to the main hall. Near the side we enter, several rows of neat round tables. The other half is reserved for the dance floor. And on the far side, a large stage for live performances. Nobody seems particularly interested in the Christmas music that echoes from wall-mounted speakers. Now that we're here, I didn't think they'd take the winter part so literally. Drapes of white and light blue hang along the walls. All of the table's centerpieces look like crystalline statues shaped into snowflakes. Even the large chandelier hanging above the crowd seems to have drooping icicles dangling from it. Pop-punk Xmas songs, playing some 303. Olivia, why is your chair vibrating? What is this thing sticking out of the center of it? It must be uncomfortable to sit on. Above us is a giant glass ceiling that opens into the night sky. There's too much light pollution to make out any constellations, but the moon is really pretty. An image comes to mind immediately. Lights dimming, music slows to something soft. The only real source of light is the moon hanging overhead. A true moonlit dance. I don't think you're getting that this time around, amigo. I wonder if I can make that happen. It would be nice. This isn't the only room, of course. Off to the sides in several directions are doors that lead to other halls and rooms. Olivia's looking around at other exits too. Well, we made it. What do you want to do? I gesture towards the dance floor. Feel like getting jiggy with it? Don't. Olivia gives a wincing smile. I thought you were supposed to be cool. When did you ever get that idea? I thought you were supposed to be cool. But dancing? I don't want a lot for Christmas, says the speakers. No, I think I'd rather die. Besides, somewhere around here is a room they set up for Yatakon. Right, yeah, we should pay respects to him before anything else. Alright. Olivia's tail guides my wrist as I push us towards one of the exits. ... The memorial room isn't that hard to find. It's a smaller room, well lit and with little furniture. On the far end, a framed picture of Yatakon and some of his old pictures from his classroom. Was that Mariah Carey? It is March! Imagine if Olivia went in a Christmas-themed dress. Hoo boy! Some from him, some from his students. There's a few other students here paying their respects. Olivia taps my wrist with her tail, and I let go. I walk alongside her as we approach the portrait. I wonder when this was taken. It can't have been that long ago. He looks just like he did earlier this year. Olivia doesn't seem like she's ready just yet. I'll give her a bit of privacy. He means little furniture, as in the furniture in the room is really tiny. I just had a thought. Imagine you got some of those expressionist paintings for here. That would have been almost smart. I wait outside the memorial room, leaning against the wall. I can see a bit into the main hall from here. The music swapped from festive to proper upbeat dance music. In fact, I'm pretty sure I see... Yep, Liz's head towers over the rest of the students, spinning and bouncing rhythmically, just like a metal spring. I'm sure Damien's doing his best to keep up. They must be having a blast. I'm glad. Man, it's still so surreal to even be here. I never thought I would have ended up on a date with someone at an event like this. I've seen all sorts of stuff like it in the movies, but to actually experience it gives me the jitters. Is Damien a manlet compared to Liz? You're a manlet compared to Liz. We're all a manlet compared to Liz. That's why we love her. A tall bitch. One big night to make the sparks fly. Olivia touches my hand, using the other to wipe at her eyes. Hey, are you ready to go? She nods. Yeah. Thanks for waiting. The music's changed in the ballroom. Olivia looks over and smiles. You think you could height mog, Liz? Tempting, very tempting, but, I didn't actually eat lunch today. That's turning into a bad habit. Are you eating enough, girl? Look, are you eating enough? I don't want you to lose that ass, is all I'm saying. I know, I spent all day writing, reading, rewriting, rereading, on and on. I get you. Come on, I think I saw where they were serving food. Passing through the main hall once more, Olivia's hunched over something. Inko asks people if they drank water today. My god, it's been 2 hours and 20 minutes, And I haven't done my usual 8 piss breaks in a row, man. The fuck am I doing? Hang on. Passing through the main hall once more, Olivia's hunched over something. Her phone. I crane my neck around her shoulder to get a better look. She's carefully studying pictures she's taken of her written speech. Seeing the room must have renewed her drive. I've never played MGS4. Is it worth playing in 2024 for the first time? I don't think it'll be your favorite game of all time, but it is worth playing. I mean, have you played the other games? You'll do great, Olivia. I hope so. I have to get this right. If you want, we can find a table first. Then I can get us dinner and give you a bit of extra time if you want. I don't think, says RoboFussin. Yeah. Yeah, it's worth playing in the whole chronology of things. I mean, they wrap the story up in that one, for the most part, so... If at all, for that reason, fuck it. Play it. It's really fun for the 20 minutes that aren't cutscenes. I've said this before, maybe on stream, at least a couple times, but... The actual gameplay parts of MGS4 are probably some of the most fun I've had in the Metal Gear Solid series, but... Again, to Butterman's point, like... There's just... It's so sparse. It's in between... all of these fucking cutscenes, man. Olivia says, would you? Sorry, I'll go back, because what's the context of this? Then I can get us dinner and give you a bit of extra time if you want. Would you? Yeah, no problem. Thanks. Olivia points me to the table in the corner, furthest away from the commotion. Just like our spot in the lunchroom at school. How about that? You want meat, right? You know it. At these types of events, they would either have catering or meal tickets. At least when I attended with my parents. But judging by the sight of my peers carrying small plates of food, it's a simple buffet. Of course, catering with some 100 active seniors is bound to go wrong. The scent of spiced meat wafts through the spacious hallway. I can only imagine how Damien would feel right about now. I follow the movement of the crowd, letting the finer-nosed dinosaurs pinpoint the location of the buffet for me. As the ambient music dies down, the chatter starts to grow louder. I turn the corner of a hallway and find myself exactly where I want to be. Buffet stations run parallel along each wall in the cafeteria-esque room. There's even a chef and grill in the corner, preparing personal selected cuts of meat to specification. Most of the dinosaurs struggle to remain civilized in the presence of this kind of food. Having skipped the meal, I don't know if Olivia would fare much better. Nearly every station is swarmed with high school seniors. I walk over to one of the few tables in the room that's still open. Is Mia gonna show up? I'm curious. We haven't had too much Mia this time. Salad bar. I'm getting some pretty good ideas. At the salad bar? Were you listening 2 seconds ago? I'll impress Olivia with the nicest darn looking meal she's ever seen. That would be great for soothing her anxious nerves and setting a romantic tone. Ingo. Taking and balancing a tray on one arm, I consider how best to arrange a full dinner properly. Wait. A video I had recently watched starts replaying in my head. Okay. Remember, most important part of a high-quality meal is the garnishing. He was watching Cooking with Jack. Oh no. Okay, I'll start here and get some veggies around the edges of the plate. It's framing, like in a painting. If it's Jack, we gotta read it right, you know? Right? My arm's not working. Remember, most important part of a high-quality meal is the garnishing. I follow the movement of the crowd, letting the finer-nosed dinosaurs pinpoint the location of the buffet for me. This is always the sign of a terrible idea, saying, wait a minute, I remember a video essay. As the ambient music dies down, the chatter starts to grow louder. I turn the corner of a hallway and find... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I'm scrolling backwards, you dumb fuck! Jesus, goddamn Christ. Jack really screwed us up. Hard game, dude. You went back, moron. I scrolled up when I should have scrolled down. I'm Inko. And then I'll go find the best meats to fill in the rest. I start waiting in line, eyeing the main course as it slowly moves me forward. There's some decent variety. I can really work with this. Hey, mind if I cut in? But, Damien? Hey, thanks! Don't mind if I do. Can't you wait in line like everybody else? Mr. Rules over here. I did, the first time. This is round 3. Are you scrolling instead of clicking? Just the one time, I promise. No use getting annoyed. If he gets beat up in the parking lot later, it's his own problem. Hey, this guy can kick your ass and we've seen it. So, how's your night going? It's going well. Olivia and I are having a great time so far, and we don't have any sound playing. Because, I don't think I know how to stream, probably. I thought it was just quiet in the fucking cafeteria. It's going well. Olivia and I are having a great time so far. Hey, that's great. Liz and I have been dancing like crazy. It's a blast. Gotta say, I'm happy for you. Sorry for being unsure earlier when you Say it again. Sorry for being unsure earlier when you two first became an item. Here's a salad, fatty. Looks like I was completely off the mark. Don't sweat it, man. Yeah. Got 2 plates for yourself, I see. Smart! I should have done that. Oh, no, this one's for Olivia. He cocks an eyebrow. You sure? Yeah, I'm gonna put everything into prettying it up. That's... That's a good fucking line. Ooh, that's a good line. I love it. That's herbivore food, son. Fuck are you doing? Come on, son. It is now. I know what I'm doing. We're finally at the front of the line. I start carefully picking out the best cuts and strips of the various meats on display. We're finally at the front of the line. I begin carefully picking out the best cuts and strips of the various meats on display. I saw a guide on this once. It'll end up crazy romantic. Romantic, huh? Play MGR during the MGS4 cutscenes. We probably could beat it in that fucking time, too. She likes turkey more than duck. I drop the roasted mallard with the tongs and grab the preferred bird. You'll see. It'll be great. If you say so. I'm sure it'll be fine then. Damien just loads his plate up with stacks upon stacks of brisket and fillets, nearly forgetting to use the tongs at all. Once he has his plate stacked high, he gives a salute and slinks back out of the room. I, however, still have a mission to do. There's a few more lines for things like side dishes. This is gonna be perfect! We still demand a Senator Armstrong cosplay when the time comes. Oh my god. You guys need to remember these ideas, because they're all awesome. 20 minutes later, and 2 trays of perfectly picked meals are balanced precariously on my hands. There they go again with the fucking tongue twisters. It came out pretty great, I think. I even used the condiments to my advantage, leaving perfect dots of flavor where they'll be most effective. What would a Senator Armstrong cosplay even look like? Just wear like a fucking strong suit? You're just saying, I was literally, as soon as Cheese hit that fucking comment, I was gonna say, just start a fucking, a trend cycle. Just wear a dress shirt. I only have the one, and it's a cowboy shirt. I hope Olivia likes it. Here we go. Ta-da! I slide Olivia's tray before her. A part of me is irked that she'd have her elbows on the table. I hate. Even resting her head on her hands. Sheesh, Shinko. You took so long, I thought you were gonna bring back like an entire cow or something. She smiles and rolls her eyes when she sees the tray. Very funny. Oh, it's ending too. Sorry for punching the microphone. It's totally ending too. Ooh, that's tough. Very funny. Come on. Where's the real one? Huh? Her smile fades. This is it? Why didn't you bring the cow? Were the lines really that bad? What do you mean? Like, were there a lot of people? There's barely anything on the plate. What is she talking about? You haven't been paying attention for the past fucking 6 hours. She eats meat, dummy. That's a cut of rare cooked filet mignon and turkey breast with scallions and asparagus, plus some slices of salmon sashimi on the side. All properly garnished, of course. I watched the Jack videos! My plate is exactly the same. And while it looks and smells delicious... Did I mess up? Inco ... Yeah. Lines out the door. I'll run back for seconds. Hopefully it'll clear up when we finish this. I'm sorry. I tried to arrange it nice, like we were at a fancy restaurant. She nods, stabs a fork through a piece of salmon. Well, I appreciate the thought. It does look pretty. I'll say it again. The most patient dinosaur wife of all time. Oh my god, Who's the disabled one here, by the way? Take one good look. If you saw just this picture right here, maybe. And admittedly, you know, you might, who could blame you? You would think Olivia's the disabled one in this couple, right? You'd be wrong, my friend. We're dealing with the most regarded motherfucker that any poor baryonyx ever had to deal with in her life. Thanks. No, this is Inko. Thanks. Once more recalling proper etiquette, I slide my own steak into tiny morsels. I slice my own steak into tiny morsels, savoring each small bite of succulent meat. Tarred couple. Olivia doesn't look as enthusiastic about the meal as I do. I always believe that presentation helps elevate the flavor of the food, but the sight of Olivia picking hers apart with a look of disinterest leaves a sour taste in my mouth. As we continue eating, I notice the cola in my glass begins to ripple and fizz a lot more than usual. Is this an earthquake? Thunk! He's still drinking only soda, by the way. They should add Soy Lord onto the disability list. Olivia's only physically disabled. That shit will be fixed as soon as cybernetics are available. Inko, on the other hand, there's nothing that's gonna fix that. Being on Reddit is a disability. Thunk! Good evening, you two. It's Mr. Ferris. Wow, I haven't seen him since he gave us the bad news. He glances over at Olivia. That's right. He had to tell her too. So he's probably here to check up on us. He's seated down with a heaping plate of dinner. Olivia looks up from her plate longingly at it. Whoa, hey Mr. Ferris. Dang, nice outfit.
Thank you. I actually picked it out myself.
Wow, you're getting some fine taste. Still major league swagged out.
That means a lot. Thank you.
Are you chaperoning?
I am. Although it would be more accurate to say ATF.
What?
No, narc maybe.
Don't shoot somebody's dog, Mr. Ferris.
Turns out when you organize an event with 100 teenagers, some of them decide it's not enough and try to bring their own fun.
You're throwing out the Carfay?
I've lost count of how many brand new flasks I've confiscated. Between you and I, the other staff plan on making sure it all doesn't go to waste after the party's over.
We're getting drunk. ATF Ferris burns the entire venue down.
Have you heard of Ruby Ridge?
Oh, brother. Oh, Mr. Ferris, Olivia has a flask.
Taking a short break from my own meal, and I saw you two hidden away here in the corner. So how goes it? Is the night treating you well?
Yeah, we're having fun. It's going good. I'm just trying to memorize my memorial speech for later.
Of course. I should have guessed.
The whale man proceeds to bite into... Ew, UUGH, Damien was right. It's hard to watch.
Last I saw you two, it was a terrible occasion, so I'm glad to see that both of you have bounced back.
Thanks.
That's a pretty stern look you have, Olivia.
It's nothing.
Listen, don't worry about your speech.
Don't show Ferris Olivia's revolver. And the tobacco she has in her wheelchair pouch.
I'm sure it will be great. No need to overwork yourself. Relax a little. It should be a fun night, not a stressful one.
You're right. Yeah, Olivia, don't worry too much about memorizing a script. It's only your mentor's eulogy. You should speak from the heart. If anybody knows how to pay respects to a Yatacon, it's you. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. Nobody else here would understand most of what I wanted to say. They don't know Yatacon like I did. How am I supposed to summarize everything he meant to me in 5 minutes? Have some faith, Olivia. People will understand when you speak from the heart. Yeah, sure. Inko's right, Olivia. People are genuinely empathetic after all. Huh? Oh boy, I'm not even moving my camera over for this motherfucker. I follow the source of the voice, spotting Ben as he approaches the table with a wide smile.
Everybody's experienced loss, Olivia. You'd be surprised how much they'll understand.
As Ben takes a seat, Olivia doesn't look happy. In fact, she looks noticeably more upset than she did 5 seconds ago.
Good evening, Benjamin. You've done a bang-up job organizing tonight.
E2 feels like relaxing and recovering from the nightmares of E1. Let's get Mia's help again. What the fuck, it really was kind of a blur last night, just going through that shit show of ending 1. How did Mia fuck things up again? I remember us dancing with her, and that was super hot, but like, did she give her like a sheet of talking points? Somehow the moment of us dancing with Mia, and then going straight to Inko upstairs, taking a snapshot of Olivia dying on stage. She whispered shit in her ear, okay.
The design of it wasn't all me. The student council all worked together. Of course, a lot of the decorations are just reused from year to year as well.
Ben skillfully forks several vegetables together into one bite. Herby motherfucker. He seems content that Olivia's actually tolerating his presence. Mia said she would talk to me, Mia would help her if Olivia would do work for her. We never knew what she said, okay. He seems content that Olivia's actually, okay.
If I may be a bit open here, I want to thank you guys for being here. I'm so relieved this is all going off without a hitch. I've been crazy nervous myself that things wouldn't go well. Like, if I mess up, I may as well spit on his grave too. Those kind of thoughts plagued me the entire time as I worked on this.
Why's that?
Mia was talking about how hard she was gonna fuck Inko.
Because Mr. Yatacon was the best teacher. Because Mr. Yatacon was the best teacher.
The table is shaking under my wrists. Looking over, I notice how Olivia's free hand clutches the edge of the table tightly.
Honestly, I loved his classes the most.
He keeps sliding closer and closer.
He really had a way with teaching.
It's something in his tone. I can't help but note how all his words of praise for our teacher simply angered Olivia. Yeah, he went above and beyond. He was really inspirational. Olivia grunts her own agreement.
Yeah.
She's really gripping the table's edge, like she's trying to snap it in two.
So I'm really glad I'm doing Yatacon proud.
That's gonna be the fucking kicker. Here we go.
I feel like I really got him, you know?
God. You know what? I'm not doing this. Inko, we're dancing. It's an angry dance this time, boys. My girlfriend grabs my arm and starts dragging me from the table. Olivia, what's wrong? Through grit teeth, she responds roughly. Just feeling that holiday spirit, Inko. Oh, okay.
Well, have fun.
She doesn't even look back at Ben or Mr. Ferris as we shove our way through the crowd towards the dance floor. She's still tugging me along with her tail around my wrist. As the upbeat music grows louder, I can barely hear Olivia grumbling to herself. The nerve. What does he know? Just trying to make himself feel better. I can feel the tension within Olivia through her tail squeezing roughly around my wrist. A tension that melts away from her when a gentle stroke of my thumb runs over the scaly appendage. Olivia's breath leaves her slowly, the exhale seeming to take all of her frustration with it as she slows down. And once it's all gone, her body goes slack. Yeah, Mr. Ferris has a little extra drip this time, dude. I wonder if it does matter what fashion advice we give him. I have to actually catch her tail before it hits the floor, and I earn an appreciative smile from her before we continue towards the dance floor. Eventually, enough students are displaced, and we have a section of the floor to ourselves. I only just now realized the situation I'm in. Good news, I do in fact know how to dance. I've seen YouTube videos on it. Several years of tagging along to business parties made sure of that. Even then, I actually looked up some guides yesterday to keep myself refreshed. YouTube videos, just in case. Olivia, look, I can floss! Bad news, I do not know how to bust it down epic style. This skinny's getting quirked up. No, dude, what? Even as a quirked up human with a little bit of swagger, I am not goated with the sauce. Inko. The very concept of busting a move, or busting even, well, whatever. Why'd you fix that one? The very concept of busting a move is foreign to me. I've only ever seen it in shows and occasionally from game characters during a live stream. Don't be stupid. It can't be that hard. Hey. Olivia's moving and a-grooving, bobbing in her chair and rolling her shoulders. Wow, I'm an idiot. This is just how anyone dances when they're jamming in a car. She pauses a second when she notices me staring. Come on, what are you waiting for? Dance, idiot! Don't tell me you're too refined to do this, rich boy. Rich boy. I've only ever seen people busting it down on RoboFussin streams. Outdanced by a cripple. Damn it, Zalpar. I need to make it so you can spend points on posting an emote. Wow. I'm messing with you. I know you're not. You're just a dork. It doesn't take long to match her rhythm. As we dance, her small smile slowly evolves to a radiant grin. Her annoyance after that dinner is completely gone, a thing of the past. Even when the song ends and a new one starts, we seamlessly bridge into the new rhythm. Everything else fades away, till it's simply us, lost to time in the world and caught up in the music now. Eventually, the tracks swap over to a slower tempo. Olivia takes the cue to check the time on her phone. Oh, man, it's about time. She shows me. 9:20. We still have time. Olivia shakes her head. Not much. I need to prepare. Oh, but the music just got good. I was wanting to show... Sorry, I can't, Inko. I was wanting to show what? I really need to make sure it goes well. Be here for me, please. Okay. I understand. Thank you. Olivia takes both my hands in hers, weaving our fingers together tightly. I can feel her pulse beat through our linked hands, and she must be feeling mine too. Her eyes close slowly, and I can feel her heartbeat slowly falling in line with mine. Finally, she gently lets go. She turns her wheelchair and starts off in another direction, not breaking eye contact till she's nearly lost in the crowd. Well, that was it. That was amazing. It's a shame we couldn't get to a proper slow dance, though. Yeah, a shame. A few people glanced my way. Did he just get stood out? Oh, crap, I'm just standing here on the dance floor like a chump. I cut through the crowd to reach the sidelines. There's chairs set up along some of the walls to rest in. Am I just being selfish? We danced for what, an hour? It's not like we can't ever dance again. Olivia has responsibilities. And she takes them seriously. Well, time to find Mia. Oh man, that's exactly what I was gonna say. That's what makes her so great. She wasn't like that at all at the start of the year, was she? Across the dance floor, I catch sight of Damien with his date. The two sway along, carefully stepping around each other. Damien's actually struggling, but Liz holds him tight, taking him through the motions. While the song goes on, he gets more confident in his strides. More impressive is how he seems to handle her neck, which makes the girl's head swoon and melt in his embrace. By the end of it, it almost looks like he was the one teaching her. After a few songs, the lights fade out once more. Looks like I was right in my guess earlier. This must be the last song. Fireworks above the building burst into bright flashes of color. The iridescent sparks fall away with each cacophonous boom. Some into colored shapes, but most just a kaleidoscope of fading embers. While the song is eclipsed by the blasts of the fireworks, I still see couples lost within the gentle melody. Even Liz and Damien are still dancing, ignorant of the fiery display overhead. The last song fades out, and the lights start getting warmer. What's up, Waffles? It stings a little. Are we suffering? We don't know yet. On stage, Principal Scaler steps up to the lone microphone and gives a thumbs up to have it turned down. Good evening, everyone. I hope you've all had a wonderful night. The remaining chatter gets quieter. Thank you all for coming to tonight's event. I'm happy to see so many participate in one of St. Hammond's oldest traditions. Although, this year we have cut it just a bit short for a special occasion. As you all know, earlier this year we lost one of our most beloved teachers at St. Hammond. Eoticon taught for many years, and gave his all to helping his students learn. So we have a few words of service we prepared to send the night off. First, we'll be hearing from our Student Council President, Benjamin McKnight. Ben approaches from offstage, graciously taking Scaler's position in front of the microphone. I don't think he did this last time. There's a bit of polite applause, and Principal Scaler moves back. I notice a few students already leaving out the back door. Pricks. Well, whatever.
Thank you, Principal Scaler. When I learned of Mr. Eoticon's passing, my whole world seemed to just break. I had known him for 4 years, but in that time he had become a very important person in my life. He was a mentor figure to me, someone who guided and...
Though Ben spoke passionately, he prattled. The Student Council President made his point and then some, like he didn't want to stop talking. Enough so that the next speaker, not Olivia, but a familiar white and black raptor girl, only had a few minutes for her own words. For some reason, Scaler looks like Krabappel? Yeah, dude. I think she is. She was much more succinct, right? She was much more succinct, giving a traditional prayer in his name. Finally, the girl took the microphone from its stand and handed it to Olivia as she wheeled onto stage. Olivia moves into the spotlight with a look of determination on her face. She takes a moment, breathing deeply before scanning over everyone still inside the room. I flash her a thumbs up, though I don't know if she can see me under the bright light. Finally, she brings the mic to her mouth and begins. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Hello. My name is Olivia Halford. Many of you know of me, the quiet girl in a wheelchair at school. But for the longest time, Eoticon was the only person who actually showed he cared. The only teacher to truly teach me. The only one to really reach out. In a dark, lonely world where I thought I was all alone, he was there for me. I nod along as Olivia talks, absorbing her genuine words. That's part of why I was asked to talk today. I can't hope to say I was his favorite student, but he was definitely my favorite teacher. From a child, I always had a passion for art. And I've had many teachers through the years learning. After so long, I just had the impression none of them actually liked art. Rather, to them it's another subject to teach to equally disinterested students for throwaway grades. And I can say, none of them went above and beyond the way he did for his students. She takes a pause to catch her breath, and I notice her eyes still half-lidded as she peers left and right. That spotlight must be poorly angled. It looks to be aimed right at her eyes. Iatakon was one of the best. And he was taken from us too soon. But he does live on. Through the students that he really did teach. That's how he taught. Giving it his all, not being discouraged by apathetic classes of ungrateful, unwilling students. Get ready, boys. Uh-oh. If just one student was there to learn, he would teach them all he knew. And I'm honored to have been that for him. There's some whispers around me, and I notice more and more of some of our peers are quietly speaking during her speech. I wave my arms, silently pleading. She notices me. What? Sadly, because of that damn spotlight, Olivia cannot take my hint to reel her speech back on course. What in the fuck is going to happen? In his prime, he was known for his portrait work. Controversial as his efforts were, there was no denying his skill. And though I don't do portraits so often, and though I'm not as skilled as him yet, someone like me was able to win an art contest in just months of his class. Teaching like that takes serious talent. And a serious heart. And through his efforts and those he's affected, he'll live on. I'll continue to make great work. I'll continue to do his name justice and carry his torch. As his apprentice. That's what he deserves most. Thank you, and have a good night. Silence. A bit more polite clapping, but also some murmurs from the crowd. Is she alright? That's it? Did she just say we were ungrateful and unwilling? No, that isn't what I meant. Murmurs grow into chatter. Olivia looks my way, confused, etched in her features. That's it? That's the whole speech? I don't know who said it, but it was said with an angry tone. That was just a cheap puff piece about yourself. That was hurtful. No, of course not, Olivia's hands fumble for something. The chatter is growing louder as Olivia pulls a small white ball from her chair's storage compartment. Her hands shake, the sound of paper crumpling coming from the speakers. Ben's notes. To continue, Iatakon was an important member of the community and... oh my god, that was really the whole thing. Are you serious? How insulting to Iatakon. You should be ashamed. Woman moment. My mind is scrambling. We're fucked. What can I even do? The damage has been done. No, it's fine. So long as Olivia calms down, she could have a good comeback. I got to do something. You're doing great, Olivia. Keep it coming. She instantly rips the paper in two. Uh-oh. Who was that? Are you mocking me? What is wrong with all of you? Shit. That isn't what I meant. Oh boy. Oh boy. The principal rushes on stage. Olivia bats her arm away. No, let go of me. A vicious growl permeates through her clenched teeth. Silver eyes glare daggers at every person still in the room shouting back at her. Enraged, she smashes the paper in her hand back into a ball and chucks it at the crowd. Fuck you all! None of you knew him like I did. Iatakon meant more to me than anyone fucking else! Olivia, please... The speakers let out a terrifying noise as the microphone is tossed aside. Olivia turns away from the angry crowd, rolling herself off stage and towards the back exit. For a moment, I can see Damien and Liz among the churning sea of bodies. They looked at me with utter confusion and shock. Coming back to my senses, I run out of the hall and chase after Olivia. Pushing the side exit open, the frigid breeze of outside air hits my face. This is starting to look a lot like my actual fucking prom right now. Where'd she go? I catch a glimpse of her turning the corner of the building. Olivia, wait up! Olivia, wait. Fucking hell, hold on! It takes me a moment to catch my breath. What the hell happened back there? We're by the carport. There's crowds of people exiting the building. Some are waiting by the curb, probably for the valet or some other transportation. Her eyes level on me. Eyes a mixture of anger and pain. Olivia? Olivia, you just blew up out of nowhere at everyone. What's wrong? Olivia's on the brink of tears, her enraged eyes welling up with tears. Why didn't they get it? What did I do wrong? My teeth rattle painfully as I close my mouth. I poured my heart and soul out to those assholes. And look what happened. Ugh. It was all for nothing. Those freaks. You get it, right, Inko? Cheese says you wouldn't get it. Yeah, I do. Listen, it's not over. It's over, Inko. It's over. Of course it is. She's black-pilled. Eoticon deserves better than this. What a disgrace. Look, there's a way to make it up. Olivia turns and sniffles a little bit. She's listening. Right now, things seem really down, I know. But the stage is probably still open. I'm sure if I give the word with Bin or Scalar, they'll let you continue and you can apologize. Oh my god. What? What? Oh my god. Shut up. Eoticon was wrong. All those assholes, even you, Inko.
A foghorn.
Olivia, maybe you can stop being a bitch. All they cared about was themselves. Well, I mean, your speech. I took your advice, Inko. Hey, I said tell your story to them. I don't recall saying it. I don't recall saying to make it all about yourself. So sorry on my part. It's a breakup for sure. So sorry on my part. Maybe you should go back and apologize too. Fuck them. Why should I? Because it'll make you look bad if you don't. Like I should give two shits what they think of me. Well, I give two shits because it's gonna make me look bad. The truth comes out. I really shouldn't have said that. But I'm right though. Aren't I? Are you seriously making this about you? It's not about me, but I'm trying to help you, so it affects me. She tries to yell something, but her voice cracks and breaks into a miserable growl. I watch as tears begin to stream from her still vicious eyes. Come on, Olivia, that's all I've ever wanted to do. Well, maybe. I don't want you to help. Her voice is deep and stern. You don't really want that, do you? How do you know? You think you understand me? That you have me all figured out? That you know what I want? Fuck you, Inko. A hollow feeling resonates through me. She doesn't mean that. She can't. Can she? Look, Olivia, why don't we just go back home? We can talk about this and maybe on Monday you can... Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to go home. Here, let me call some... No. No. I'm going home alone. Seriously? Yeah, it's over. Over? What do you mean over? She turns her chair away from me, rolling herself down the sidewalk away from the venue. Inko Alto. You can't walk home alone. Can't walk at all. Olivia, snap. That sound is unmistakable. I nearly just lost my hand. Fuck off. I want to follow after. Desperately try and reason with her, but my legs refuse to move. A part of me forces myself to watch Olivia as she slowly moves down the sidewalk. As other students pass her by and toss hateful words her way. As the world itself seems to throw all its vitriol on this wheelchair-bound girl. Is that buffeting, maybe? I feel like it's buffeting her with a blistering cold gust. As she waits at the metro station in view, I'm incapable of looking away. It must be some punishment for what I had said, as I can see Olivia finally quake with tears at the station. Just as Olivia wails with agony, the train comes, hiding her from me. That wail was the last thing I heard from her that night, though at times her haunting cry resurfaces in my memories. Oh God. Oh God. Crystal Cave ending. Returning to tear at my heart without remorse, with no reason or warning as to why. Alone. I'm afraid. I've always heard the stories of events like prom ending with merriment and talk of after parties. The ride back home was silent. I opened the door to my undecorated house, the air feeling much colder than it did outside. I didn't bother turning the lights on as I hobble through the empty halls. My movements are robotic. Each step up the stairs is forced. The bedroom door swings open, but I can't be bothered to close it. My bed has never looked so inviting. Although maybe it's the other way around. Everything else is too cold. It's the new center of the universe. I just flump face first into it. ... I'm alone. The winter days dragged on endlessly during the Christmas break. Something inside me just sapped any and all strength from me. Wake up whenever I can't sleep anymore. Eat whatever so my stomach wouldn't hurt. Stare at my computer's monitor without really acknowledging what was on it. The bare minimum of existing. The one singular thought that pervaded my mind was, I want to see her. I would find myself looking at my phone's messenger app, eyes glancing over the old pictures and messages I was sent. All of those doodles she'd sent that meant nothing to her now, meant the world to me. Fingers tapping the digital keys with whatever words I thought, asking her if she was okay. Asking if I could see her. Asking for forgiveness. Only for the words to vanish as my thumb held down on the delete key. He's blowing up her phone, too? Yeah, Jesus, dude. In this cold and lonely room, I desperately wanted to reach out to Olivia. And each passing day, I would muster up just enough courage to write a longer and longer message. But my courage would vanish by the end, and I'd go back to simply existing. Lost in an ocean of apathy in this room. It's even worse, he's just thinking of texting her. Come back to see torture, hooray! Hey, Mio. It's Christmas Eve today. I got some new house robes from my parents, had them pre-wrapped and sent over. They'll open it when they get home tomorrow night. Everyone else is having a big meal with their families. They all got their own yearly traditions, whatever old comedy gets put on like a ritual. Before bed, the kids get to open one present early. Everyone else stays up chattering with each other for a while. But not me. I'm just in my pajamas, watching a show I don't even like. In senior year, next year, I'll have taxes. Looking at my messenger again. Tap, tap, tap. This is the normie ending? Show of hands. Who does this apply to? Everyone, we're all gonna say the same response, right? This has never been me. What a fucking, come on. Jesus. Some people really act like that? Tap, tap, tap. That's what I'm saying. Definitely not me. Never. I stare at the message I had composed. My thumb hovers over the backspace key. Breathe in. Breathe out. Tap. Hey. Oh no. Fuck off, blocked. I think we did it. I did it. At last. And my heart thumps roughly as immediately after I see the typing animation on my screen. Hey. My thumbs want to mash away wildly on the keys, write out an infinite number of things that just fly to the forefront of my mind. But I hold off and think until finally I decide, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas Eve. Right, Eve. I lost track of time. Same. What have you been doing? In the most literal sense of the word, nothing. Nothing really. You? Dealing with Vinny. Decorating for tomorrow. Sounds fun. Yeah. Fun. Oh. 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 She included a drawn guts looking depressed. And a strange sensation overtook my face. It was my smile. I'd forgotten what it felt like to smile in only just a week. So. You still by yourself? Yeah. My fingers had moved without me realizing. She's asking if we picked up another bitch? Still by yourself, or, you know? Did Mia swoos in already? Before I could explain, I saw Olivia typing a reply and held myself. Nah, I fucked Mia. Before I could explain, I saw Olivia typing a reply and held myself. That sucks. Your parents suck. I know. Sucks for you, nerd. Another rough thump of my heart rattled my chest. Listen. I thought about that night. And I'm sorry for what I said. I fucked up, Olivia. Who said it? Who said it? Every single goddamn inning we get, one of you has predicted the exact text. Look here, listen. Please take me back. Don't! Ooh, no! 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 I don't want to hit the space bar. I don't want to. Quick, push her down the stairs. Oh, god damn it. I wait a few seconds. No response. Oh, damn it. Oh, god fucking damn it. Oh, god fucking damn it. Oh, my god. Oh, my god. Oh, my god. Bringing back memories, Robo? Stop, dude. I can't even tell you these fucking stories. It's too much. It's too much. Was it too much? Too little? What am I even doing? Oh, God. Oh, my God. I let my phone fall onto my chest and rub my eyes. Idiot. Bzzz. Okay. I'll give it another shot. I jerk up straight. He jerks up. Oh, thank you, Raptor Jesus. I swear I'm going to church every day Sunday from now on. Thank you. Can I come over tomorrow? There's no one here. No. You. Probably shouldn't. Huh. There's a pause between her replies, time during which I feel my breath leaving me and my heart slow in its beating. What in the fuck? That came out bad. Look, I'm mostly over what happened between us. But it still hurt. I need some extra time. I don't want to make things awkward. You know? Some of that squeezing feeling is back. I really jacked myself, didn't I? I guess I deserved it. If this is my price to pay... Yeah. Alright. See you at school? Sure. I decided to flip on an old Christmas movie. It's one meant for kids, but I remember watching it once with my family. As I doze off, it's just a little less bitter. We texted more and more over the winter break. By the time I saw Olivia again at school, it almost felt like how things used to be. Almost. I had a lot to make up for after all. But I was back in her good graces. It's more than I could have asked for, honestly. The rest of the school year seemed like more like a formality, and instead I'd put my efforts on just being there for Olivia. After all, it was just us two versus the world once we graduated. Oh my god. Oh my god. Another day of work. Wagey. Another walk home through the shit show that is urban rush hour. I sigh as several car horns continue to blare at each other with reckless abandon. At least it's Friday. What do you mean he became Robo? What the fuck does that even mean? The words linger in the air as a faint evening breeze washes over me. Experience has taught me that walking home from my office building is faster than trying to drive through this mess. What is this correlation? How does he look like me now? I briefly stopped to observe the source of the massive buildup. They've been doing construction on this intersection for the last 3 months. Damn it. I'm off work early today. Something about corporate reorganization, though that's usually code for downsizing. He's getting fired soon. At least I'll get to see Olivia in her prime. What the fuck does that mean? We're always so busy these days. But tonight can be special. I don't even remember the last time we went out together for a date night. So she's sure to love a nice dinner date. It'll be like old times. After another 15 minutes of dodging cars and homeless people, I'm finally at my destination. He walks in and Ben is there. The Volcodera Gallery of Arts. Olivia had spoken with Alina, and they'd come to some agreement to start producing and selling her work at Alina's gallery. And over the years, that arrangement changed as Olivia became a part-time assistant to Alina. It's a nice gig, but it doesn't pay the most. Of course, it's just until her career really takes off. Sure, dude. After that, it's beachfront life for both of us. Why can't you just leech off your parents? If the schedule she gave me is right, Olivia should be showcasing her work right about now. ... The inside of the gallery is dry and cool, a contrast to the hot and humid weather outside. Remember Anon too, by the way. Remember Anon. Showed up after the time skip. He was badass. Here's Inko. Nice button-up shirt, you fucking turd. The inside of the gallery is dry and cool, a contrast to the hot and humid weather outside. I wish we could ship this guy to military school. Independent conversations echo throughout the room as I walk past the front desk. Nobody dares to question me. What do you I don't get what you're saying. Why does he look like me? I think he... I think her showcase is in the East Wing, right next to Yatakon's old section. As I follow my vague memories, I come to a wide, open section of the gallery. I spot Olivia not too far away. Looks like she's talking to somebody. I approach her slowly to overhear the conversation, trying not to interrupt. He's literally you. I was trying, dude. I was trying to not piss till the end, but god damn it. Stop making me laugh. You realize we could do a full stream with no piss breaks if there were no laughs involved. You are fucking this up for me. Stop. I know it's easy to assume I have a weak prostate. Maybe you're right. Maybe that's a future stream idea we have. But level with me here for a second. Robo, you should not be pissing this frequently. Just listen to me for 1 second. Fine, I'll get a finger up my ass soon. How about that? You've made several comments earlier in this interview about your inspiration for your latest work. Do you want to elaborate on this? Robo has a UTI. I'm drinking fucking diet cranberry juice, man. Why am I pissing so much? She's holding a tablet, tapping away as she speaks. A journalist, then. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, dude. Art wife. Recently, I've been looking a lot more into warmer tones. My usual palette favored cool tones that were evocative of evening theming. Olivia hit the wall. She's like 20. But for this series, I wanted to tackle what comes after the nighttime vistas. At least from daybreak to noon. Olivia finally notices my presence and turns her head to me. She's got blue highlights and shit. Get rid of the text, let me peep? Yeah. Let's get the full fucking thing. Damn, dude. My art wife. Olivia finally notices my presence and turns her head to me. Mid-30s? We're thinking mid-30s? Inko, ... Did something happen? What are you doing over here? I wanted to surprise you. Well, that's nice. Is he your husband, Miss Halford? Oh, no. What? We're just dating. What? Would you mind if I got some comments from him as well? It may be useful. Oh my god! Oh my god, they even call her Journo. Her name is Journo. I don't know. Who needs his fucking opinion? I guess it'd be fine. Excellent. The woman turns to me, pushing her tablet well within my personal bubble. Miss Halford said you're Inko. Inko G. Nito. We've been an item for 3 years now. That's not so bad. Dating for 3 years. Oh my god, then, yeah, they're just 21. It's only 3 years. 3 years? Since high school, then? Yes, we met and started dating our senior year together. So, since you've been with her for a while, you must be pretty familiar with her process as well. I'd say so, yes. What could you tell me about Olivia's presence in the art world, then? Her work really stands out, yet her pieces aren't that widespread. Well... I can see Olivia's head shaking. Don't. She's squinting at me. It's a personal talk we've had more and more often these days. The tablet pushes further into my space, urging me to speak. It's not that Olivia doesn't want her work to spread. It's just the majority of people that approach her have been from varying advocacy organizations for disabled individuals. The Cripple Squad is still fucking pining for her. Dude, she's staring daggers at me. Oh god. I don't see how that would be a problem. It isn't, honestly, but... Before I can continue, Olivia forces herself between the journalist and I. I think that's enough for now. The reporter reluctantly nods, politely excusing herself in the presence of Olivia's leer. Look, Olivia, Olivia pulls me aside around the corner, whispering angrily. What are you doing? I've told you time and time again, I'm not doing it that way. Okay. Sorry. New Inko face. You shouldn't even be here. Shouldn't you be at work? Oh my god, dude. I got to go home earlier today. Relax. And I wanted to see you. A gentle puff of air slips from her lips. Thanks. Side eye. Hey, we haven't been somewhere in forever. Now that I have some time off, you want to have some dinner someplace nice tonight? You seem stressed. Olivia untenses herself a little. Dinner. Wow. I guess it has been a long while. Yeah, I think I'd like that. Great. Anywhere in mind you'd like to go? She closes her eyes in contemplation. No, nothing in particular. I'd be glad to relax a bit wherever. Alright. You getting off work at the same time today? Yep, 5 p.m. Look, this interview's really important. This gal's from a pretty major publication. I can't have this go wrong, alright? I really think this is my big chance. I get the idea. Alright. Okay. You got the domestic violence ending. Just relax, okay? You're doing great with the interview. Thanks. You'll do great, and tonight we can celebrate. Yeah. Alright, you should go. Herbivore husband ending. Ugh. I'm going. She's embarrassed of her husband, it seems like. On my way out, I wave back to the confused journalist while Olivia rolls back her direction to finish the interview. I walk home with a bit more pep in my step. Man, I really needed this date too. I'm getting a few butterflies again. Is this supposed to be a shitty apartment? Is this supposed to feel like, oh, yeah, we're living in squalor now? I don't know. This is better than my apartment. I open the door and flick a light switch, revealing our dignified flat. There's not much furniture, with most of the floor being reserved for Olivia's art supplies and space to maneuver her wheelchair. It's really small. Alright. Yeah, it sucks, you guys, yeah. Honestly, it looks a bit like an extension of the gallery she works at. Shitty apartment. It says right there, dignified flat. Some might call it messy, but I like to think of it as homely. On the way to our bedroom, I pass the kitchen and catch a glimpse of the sink. I still need to wash the dishes. And sweep the floor. Never mind that now, there's something much more important. I make it to the master bedroom, opening up the expansive wardrobe that lies just inside. He's still, you know, what to wear. ... An hour of hygiene and fashion later, I'm all cleaned up. I take a seat on the living room sofa, waiting patiently for Olivia to get home. It's a little after 5. She'll probably be here in 10 minutes or so. I haven't actually decided where I'll take her. It's gotta be barbecue. Somewhere like, Dino Mo's. You know, they mostly do pizza, but... Man, we've been living here for ages and I don't actually know where anything is. Olivia's a hippie? I don't know, man. It's a hell of a redesign, right? My phone's old proprietary map boots, and I check around for restaurants within walking distance. He's checking Google Maps. Handful falafel? It looks great. Herbivore themed, so I can't. That means then there must be a quick... Say it again. A quick check of search settings confirms it. Only carnivore locations. There we go. A refined list of nearby locations. He learned. One in particular is even marked as new. Simone's. Just opened a few months ago and it looks pretty neat. Checking their website, I see they still have a few available tables for tonight. And the menu looks exquisite. Alright, that decides it. I check the time. 5:15. Bah! Should have figured the foot traffic would have been bad today. It's Friday after all. Olivia should be here any minute. And... What? 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 Man, is it that bad? I should check up on her. The same cracked phone 3 years later, you are rich! Interview over? No response. What in the fuck? It's still going on then? Jeez. I'm starting to get worried. A pit starts gathering in my gut. Or I'm just hungry. No, I'm not eating before a date. Come on, Olivia, get home already. That's it. I'll just call her. If it interrupts the interview, it interrupts, you know. I find Olivia's contact and... Please leave your message for her. Shit. Oh, come on. Is her phone off? Man. I guess a sandwich wouldn't hurt. My knees pop when I stand. You're 21! You are 21 years old. What? He's been carrying this gator around. Guess I was sitting a while. While I busy myself with sandwich crafting, I can feel my worries bubble further. Maybe I should just go back to the gallery? No, if she left, it would be way too easy for us to just pass each other. With nothing else to do, I flip on the TV. There's a new documentary series out that'll fill the noise nicely. I hardly pay attention to it, just getting bites into my little sandwich till it's all gone. Guilt pangs me, but what else was I supposed to do? I sigh and look out the window. Outside, the unmistakable wail of an ant. No, it's just regular city noise. Why did I think that was gonna be important? Outside, the unmistakable wail of an ambulance. No. Of course not. That would be stupid. Quit worrying. You alright? Her phone's off. Dang it, Olivia. Can't this have waited just one day? Oh. What am I thinking? Knock that off, me. Just need to have some faith. I'm getting worked up over nothing. We could just laugh about it over our dinner tonight. Yeah, I'm just worrying over nothing. I'll just sit back and relax until Olivia arrives. Holy crap! I flip around on the couch. Fuck! From the loud thumping, I can already guess. She is not happy. Olivia's tail slams loudly on the floor in frustration as she wheels herself into our living room. Olivia, what happened? I was getting worried. I was at that damn interview. For hours. That fucking reporter, holy shit, I need to punch something. Your interview didn't go well? Abuse time. Abuse. What do you think? Olivia stops herself and exhales deeply. Sorry. No. No, it didn't. She loved my work. We were right there, ready to make this happen. Then she shows me her notes. You know what they said? Differently abled, passionately enabled. I think Coolsville sucks. I tell her to drop the angle, and she says she's not interested in the article otherwise. She was just there to make her shitty little story about the disabled artist to ride my situation to stardom. She tries to say it's mutually beneficial. So for hours, I'm trying to clear the conversation. I'm trying to keep the conversation going, to show her my process. Anything to just get her to say yes. I was right there, Inko. Right there. All I needed to hear was a yes. For once. God, why does nobody get it? It was all for nothing. Now I just... Fuck it. Fuck it. Sorry I'm late. We can go on the date thing now. The date thing. I'm hungry. Everything's closed, Olivia. Fucking fantastic. None of this would have happened if she'd just done it. Now I look like a desperate idiot. I'm still stuck at this place making barely above minimum wage, and I don't even get the date. God, I'm just doomed to mediocrity forever. If it matters that much, maybe you should— What the fuck? If it matters that much, maybe you should just accept it. I didn't mean to mumble that. I hope Olivia didn't notice. She noticed. What the fuck was that? She's giving me a chance to change what I said. I've gotten a few of those over the years, whenever I broke some unspoken rule of hers. And I'd always capitulate, because I figured what a good boyfriend would do. I figured that's what a good boyfriend would do. Except today. What? This was my only early day in a while. The first time in years I could have felt like her boyfriend for once. Something boils over. No. No. No, no, no. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I can't bring myself to say anything more. I just sit in silence while Olivia starts tensing up. And what does that mean? You're supposed to support me. We're there for each other. That's what all this is for. I have been supporting you, Olivia. I love you. Then why? Her breathing is getting heavier. I see her claws poking out, pressing into her armrests. Those scared me once. She won't use them. What the fuck is this gonna be? Olivia, listen to me. This is the first time in years that I could have taken you on a date. That we could have gone anywhere we wanted to. And we would have. We would have been back by now, having fun. And it was spent on even more of this stupid, stubborn nonsense. She sits aghast. She said it again. Oh my god, she said it one more fucking time. Who are you? I'm the guy that's had to deal with this crap for 3 years now. I like you, Olivia. I love you. I want to do stuff with you. Can't you make it easy to deal with you? Oh, like you would know. Your fucking parents aren't even around. They'd rather get shit-faced every night than deal with you once. My parents didn't abandon me to some other poor family to raise instead. Her brow furrows and her eyes widen. Before I can even bother feeling guilty about the statement, she roars. How could you know this situation I was in, you prick? And I'm just trying to make my shitty situation not shit. And it wouldn't be that way if you didn't demand everyone else play by your rules. You're no different than those so-called phonies that abuse their disability, except you're broke. Oh my fucking god. Is it so much to ask for one person who gets it? Am I the insane one here? I don't need you turning on me too, you spineless sack of shit. Is it really just the entire world conspiring against me to make sure I'm painting under a bridge with condiments and shit within the next few years? Is it so much to ask for one fucking person and not just use me to climb the social ladder? If you're so concerned about it, then let them. It's been 3 damn years, Olivia. Face it, your career is not taking off because you refuse to let anyone actually see it. Because you're so hung up about your stupid fucking wheelchair. Fuck you, you useless sack of shit skinny. Shit. That was too far. What are we doing? What's happened to us? It wasn't supposed to be like this. We stand motionless, just staring at the carnage of the vase. The water leaks across the tile. The flowers, a birthday gift from me to her, lay withered on the floor in pieces. Olivia finally meets my eyes. Her expression is a horrid mix of shock and remorse. The fire has died. All heat is gone. In its place is simply two burnt out individuals, and the reality that we'd ignored for so long. Her head falls, and she rolls away to the office room we'd turned into her studio. Beat his ass. Everybody wants her to beat his ass. Its door creaks slowly before shutting softly. Grabbing a towel from the kitchen, I try to carefully collect the broken pieces of the vase. Not carefully enough, though, as my palm is cut on a jagged edge. Thankfully, the towel staunches the small cut enough so that I can clean up the rest of the damage. I set the damaged flowers in the sink, since there's a chance some of them can be saved. The vase is a lost cause, though. As I look at it all, I feel... The sounds of sniffling reached my ears, and I looked to the closed studio door. An idea comes to mind. There's one last undamaged tulip here. I could take it to her and apologize for my harsh words. Maybe she'd apologize too. Maybe. But I don't even know anymore. Setting the last living flower into a cup, I fill it with some water. Stop? No, dude, we're going. It looks horrible. The petals are damaged. The stem is bent. Some of my blood has mixed with the water, making it look disgusting. If it were a picture, it would be the perfect representation of us right now. But I gave that up. I gave up a lot of things for Olivia. It's like she doesn't even understand that, though. I placed the glass where the vase once was, and laid down on the couch once more. This is our life now. This has been our life for so long, and I don't know where this life is gonna take us. And it's with that final, horrifying thought that I drift into a dreamless sleep.
A foghorn.
Oh my god.